Yeah, thanks, Norm. And oh my goodness me, 2026. It's just crept up very, very quickly on everybody, I think. It's Big K football, round one here in downtown Darkin, the big clash between the Wagin Bulldogs and the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars on a magnificent Sunday Anzac weekend afternoon. And we're in high above the ground here in our beautiful little truck, sponsored by Dartfish, of course. And with me in commentary this afternoon, I want to say a big, warm welcome to you, Blake Davies. Welcome back to Big K Football.
Thanks, Kev. Always a pleasure to be with yourself, and what a glorious day it is out there, and really looking forward to how both teams shape up. I've heard a lot of changes at both sides, and especially the Bulldogs, so I'm very interested to see how they go today.
Yeah, look, I've just gone through the team there, a bit of a new look sort of side to me, and Cook and Dumbleyung as well. We've got some new names and that out there, so you'll bear with us as the afternoon goes, but it should be a pretty exciting game, I think. And round one, I think, Blake, as well, it's a lot of unknowns, isn't there? So both teams will be looking to impress, and they want to have a win first up to really set the standard for the season. So there's going to be a lot of pressure on both teams out there. We've got great sponsors on board once again. It is the Liberty Rural Match of the Day, and Kelvin Andrews is the man to get in touch with there, 0488 678 018. They've got all Shell lubricants. They can deliver fuel to your business premises or on farm, and well, fuel. What a story there as well, Blake. It's unbelievable how things can change as rapidly as what they do. But these guys run a fantastic show, Liberty Rural, and make sure you get in touch with them. CSBP Fertilisers will be doing the goal of the day again today, Blake, and get in touch with your local agent. There's one in every town, and of course they've been under the pump as well with supply of fertiliser affecting the rural areas. Sports Power Narrogin once again sponsoring the mark of the day. Give the guys there a ring on 988 12468. And Lindsay and Katrina George, fantastic. They've been on board for a long time, so thank them as well. All Good Refund Depot and Wage, and they do the tackle of the day, and containers for change there. And Norm Cheryl doing a fantastic job. Give the guys a ring, 0439 956 175. They've got the drive-through service going. It opens at 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Thursday and Friday. Saturday 7:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. Use the C4C app to book a collect service, or as I said, call 0439 956 175. And that's great. Prices, Fabrication and Steel on board again this year, doing the Man of the Match award, and the guys are got that beautiful premises down there in downtown Williams on the main street, building sheds all over the Great Southern region and further. Give them a call on 98309 414 and check them out and find out what they can do for you, especially in the shed building department, and Australian made steel as well. Blake, we've got the siren not far away for bounce down. It looks like Wagin are heading towards the Arthur River end of the oval.
Yep, they want the toss and kick that way.
So,
A bit of inside news is that Tommy Flay's going to play down forward this year, Kev, so I'm looking forward to that.
okay, Tommy at centre half forward, will he be?
Yep. And also congratulations on Liam Robertson, 50th senior game of footy for the Bulldogs. Go well, Robbo.
Yeah, well, it's a great effort, so hopefully he has a good day. The kid's just clearing off the oval. The first quarter is going to be brought to you by the Dumbleyung Roadhouse and Cafe Restaurant, convenient stop for travellers and locals. Fuel, snacks, food, cool drinks. Call Asif on 0450 159 600. Better still, call in when you're traversing through the Great Southern region, especially if you go out there in Dumbleyung. The umpire holds the ball aloft. Round one kick-off. Big K football, and Riley Hill won it easily down to ground level. Joy DePayne was in there. A quick kick came out though. It went from the way of Clegg, went forward. It's knocked down, front of the pack. Good capture there by Liam Park. He wheeled around, got the hand pass out. Over the top, goes looking there, was it for Shotter, hand pass back doors to Holmes. Holmes drills the pass in. It was a beauty. Mark has been taken down the field by Jack Roberts. He calls the play on from DePayne. He's been pinged. That is a magnificent tackle, a big contender. Write it down for the All Good Refund Depot Wagin tackle of the day. The kick went long and strong. Crawford, he couldn't mark the ball. It went to ground level. Back doors, an intelligent kick forward was beautiful. He found Clegg. Clegg on left half forward. Wobbles the ball in front, almost the capture to Nelson. He spilled it, ground level. Cougars have the numbers, goes back door, running onto it was Roberts again. It's tied up just forward of left half, forward flank for the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars here in the first term, early doors of the game, Blake Davies.
Hot start, Kevin, hot start.
Pretty hot in a van here as well, I can feel umpire. Well, he did a little dummy throw. Saw what he's doing. Nelson in the rucker post to Hill. Nelson finger tipper. Went down to ground level, wrapped up in a very good tackle. George Gibson applied that. And going nowhere. We're going to try again. Secondary ball up over the back. Flicks out the back. Little hand pass. Went good. Prowse. Well, he kicked out of defence and it's chopped off by Austin Shotter. Quickly on with the job. Drills the pass forward. Mark's been taken by Howie Clegg, I think, for the Cougars. Well, he's pretty elusive in the forward line, is young Clegg. So, and normally a pretty fair kick on goal as well.
Yeah, good shot for goal, Howie.
He comes. He's going to kick from probably 45 at least. Still take a decent kick. It's long, it's strong, it's accurate. There's number one on the board for the Cougars on the Toolmart scoreboard. 1 goal, Kukerin Dumbleyung, Wagin Bulldogs yet to score here in the first term, brought to you by Dumbleyung Roadhouse and Cafe and Restaurant, convenient stop for the travellers and locals, fuel, snack food, cool drinks. Call ASIV 0450 159 600. If you're heading that way, give them a call and book some food up or whatever. Let them know you're coming. Well, Cougars into attack early, Blake.
Hot start by the Cougars, just chipped away at it there and deserved that goal. Wagin, yeah, just got to get their hands on the footy here.
Okay, back to the middle. Hill in the ruck, opposed to Dare. See Jack Walsh in there. Hill maybe over the top. It came back to him, picked it up. Dare got him, tackled him. Hand pass from Walsh was good. Bulldogs charging forward. Kick went in. In front was Doney. Great bit of work. I think it was Doney. And in defence, no, it was Johnny Robinson, in fact. He laid it off. Kick from out of defence for the Cougars. Goes to right centre wing. Clegg was there. Over the top. Park was there. Came in with a tackle. Whistle on play. I think we're going to have a ball up. Right half forward flank for the Cougars. They're moving the ball pretty quickly, Blake.
Very well, very sharp, and yeah, looks like they're moving the ball with some speed, Kev.
No, clear knock, ground level, good tackle on the Cougar. He's been pulled down. Umpire's going to go again. Seeing who's getting up was Robinson, got to get up from the bottom of the pack. Big pack of players around the ball. Scrappy football. Umpire again has to blow the ball. On this warm Sunday, great southern long weekend afternoon. What a weekend. Okay, ball's brought down to ground level. Big pack forms once again. Gee whiz. Pretty hard seeing that ball moving too far, Blakey.
No, stoppage after stoppage here at the moment, out on the outer side half forward for the Kukerin.
And again, they set themselves over the top. Big swat by Dare, I think it was. Getting back ground level, working hard, hand pass. Walsh laid it off for the Bulldogs. Involved there was also a number 13, which is Tyson O'Neill for the Wagin Bulldogs. Effective with a hand pass. Just took a while to tee him up, Blake.
Oh.
Once again, pack forms. They're all in it. Strong tackle, and then we've got a whistle on play. A free kick will go the way of the Wagin Bulldogs.
What about press there, Kev?
Are we right? I'm not sure. Okay, sounds like we're back on. Not sure, a little bit of technical problems there. Blakey, the kick goes in long and strong. Knocked to the front of the pack. Bulldogs with a chance here. It's just past centre half forward. Hand pass out the back, but the Cougars have the numbers. back doors again. It goes out, charging through. There's a player there in 6, was it? Or it might be stopped the shotter. He went into right half back flank. Picked up out there by Kukerin Harry. Sent the ball long. Beautiful grab over the top. That is a really good contender for the Sports Power Narrage and mark of the day. The kick wasn't so good. Wheeling around was Holmes. He took delivery of it, sent it out, reaching up. It was a nice grab out there in deep defence. This time it may have been Doney. Back to Holmes. Little kick this way and that way. Jai DePayne was on the end of it this time. He switches play, goes out towards Johnny Robinson. Robinson marks. He's on the left half back flank. Cougars in control and defence here, Blake.
Using the ball well, the back line, the Cougars.
Kick was long. Perrin met the ball. Just can't quite dig it up. Over the top was 12. Toby Perrin, of course. Good hand pass forward. Running onto it, charging onto the ball was the 24, which is Campbell Johnson. Kick went long and strong. Down there working hard was Bailey Peacock. Ground level, Bulldogs under pressure. Gibson was there. Comes through. Hand pass over the top was good to Kirk. He swung it back out wide. Kick goes in long. Robinson's there, the 50-game player. It sits up beautifully for him. There's the kick. Flays in front. Just couldn't quite read it. Over the top, Robinson got a fist in the ball. He's tackled. Flay flicks it out back doors. Through comes Holmes. Left it behind. Picked up by Robinson. Hand pass to Sutherland. Back now and charging out of the fence. This looks like player there in the Cougars defence. It went forward. Roberts with the ball. He turns. He punches the ball long. Big fist away at centre half back. Was a beauty. Knocked it forward. Jai DePayne traps it though. His kick goes forward, working his way to the front, almost marked, but broken up. Great bit of play there by Charge Giancelli. The kick goes out wide now. Found its target out there in Tommy Rourke. Rourke went forward. Bulldogs mounting here on left centre wing. A wonky kick forward to Flay. Lost sight of it. Coming through was Johnny Robinson again. Hand pass over the top was a beauty to Seth Roberts. Kick now long into the forward line. Well fisted away in the Bulldogs defence. Went to the front of the pack. Picked up there by Taj Giancoli. His kick was good. It found its target. Bulldogs trying to rebound. Kick went forward to the young player Whitaker. Couldn't quite take the ball. It was mopped up beautifully behind, but that kick was wayward. And the mark taken in defence for the Wagin Bulldogs was good. And a nice lead out there. And the mark taken by a man there in Lucas Whitaker. Pretty handy young player, they tell me, Blake.
Yeah, he's very special, this kid.
So, Whitaker, he goes with the long kick. It's Grandlin, number 6. Got the wrong number on him. To Holmes, back to Grandlin. The blue boots, under a bit of pressure now. He does shovel it out. It was a nice pick up by Mummy, through heavy traffic, to Flay. Tried to flick it on. Hands up now with Austin Shotter. Under pressure, he puts it out in front of Jaunty Robinson, who's having a big impact early on the game. Over the top, Clegg knocks it to his advantage, keeps the ball running. Oh, under all sorts of pressure, the Bulldogs back down there. Kay Prowse did a magnificent job, but he's going to get pinged for holding the ball, Blake Davies.
Oh, that was rough. He's the only one who wanted it, kept in the contest, and he's been pinged.
Oh, heartbreaking sort of stuff, isn't it, when you see one man desperate to get the ball and he's pinged the moment that he's got it.
Yep.
Anyway.
Unlucky Prousey.
Yeah, how the cookie crumbles. But anyway, the kick comes in. It's straight through the middle. Who was it, Clegg? I think it was. Let's make sure we got the goal scorers down as well, Blakey. So 2 goals to the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars, leading the Wagin Bulldogs yet to score. And, yeah, Clegg it should be.
Second goal to Clegg.
Yep. But Cougars in early days in command and defence. Well, they're rebounding beautifully.
They are. They seem to be floating on top of the ground, just moving the ball quick, and with their skills hitting all the targets. Wagin just got to get their midfielders They've had plenty of inside 50s, but like you said, Kev's just rebounding straight out on the Kukerin defenders.
Okay, well, they set themselves again in the middle. 2 goals to the Cougars. First quarter brought you by the Dumbleyung Roadhouse Cafe. Call in there. Hill won it down. Crashing through. Taken now by Jai DePayne. Here's a swing and a miss with his foot. Max Mummy. Hand pass over the top was good. Giancoli tried to get the kick away. It's out towards the left half forward flank. He goes back in after the ball. He's wrapped up in a strong tackle. And I think we're going to have a ball up or a throw in on that far side. Okay. warm conditions. Rucks set themselves in there. Good hand pass through the pack from the Cougars, quickly onto the boot. It went forward. How's the bounce? Favoured Wagin, big fist away. Far side of the oval, Kirk ends up with the ball. He lays it out now out of defence. The kick was beautiful. Hand pass out. It ends up there, and a driving kick forward by the Bulldogs, almost a mark to Lucas Whittaker. Come to the back of the pack once again. That's mopped up beautifully by the Cougars. Jai Payne goes inboard to Seth Roberts. Roberts marks on the half-back line for the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars. He steadies and steadies with a nice, big, long kick. No one was really under it at the back. Was it Clegg? I think he ran onto it beautifully. He went bang towards goals, but it's offline. It's going to tumble out of bounds, I think, for a throw-in. Deep in the right full forward pocket for the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars.
Doing all the attacking in the last 5 minutes, Kev, the Cougars.
Yeah, they're, like I say, the Bulldogs have a bit of trouble going across that half-forward line at this point in time. Ball is thrown in. Got a man loose there, picks it up, snap across the face of goal. Underneath it, mark's been taken by a agent player in defence. Kick went forward. Little shove, gee. Good work as it picked up there by Perrin. Got the hand pass out. Now it goes to Park. Park lines up the big sticks. He went bang and he drilled it as well. Beautiful goal on the board for the Cougars. Perhaps a contender for the CSBP Fertilisers goal of the day. And Liam Park, nice kick on goal. 3 goals to the Cougars here in the first term. So they roll along to 18 and certainly getting their hands on the ball here in the first term.
They are quite impressive in this first quarter, the Cougars. Wagin seem to be not gelling just too well at the moment and look a bit puffed.
Yeah, certainly do. Howie there, and pretty hard picking up some of these new Wagin players when they're running at you, and you can't see a number on them as well. 42, Charlie George in front of him. Good fella. Back to the centre, Rucks go to it. It was one down by Nelson, I think, and it went to ground level. They're fighting hard on all fours. It flicks out. There's a chance here. A Hill tumped it forward to Max Mummy. How's his kick? He drills it forward to Lucas Whittaker. And he has marked the ball some 45 metres out from goal. How's his kicking prowess? He's only a young fella, isn't he?
Yeah, he's got a beautiful kick on him, Kev. Don't want to put the commentary curse on him, but...
Well, the Wagin Bulldogs need a goal.
Need it desperately. Great work there by Mummy out of the centre as well.
Good work to the Bulldogs. Maybe there's a chance they can fight back late in this quarter. In he comes, the kick. Long, strong and accurate. Goal on the board for the Wagin Bulldogs. 2-mark scoreboard, 3 goals to the Cougars, 1 goal to the Wagin Bulldogs. 12-point margin here in the first term, brought to you by the Dumbleyung Roadhouse Cafe and Restaurant. Call in and catch up with the guys. Asif's there. Give them a ring, 0450 159 600. Oh, that was nice play, Blake.
They needed that, Kev, like you said in the call. They just chipped away at it, and Mummy with his precision skills and football brain, he just hits young Whittaker on the chest and he goes back and finishes the job.
Certainly does. Tom Rourke out here in front of us now. We've got some new players to pick up, or I have to anyway. Over the top, it was shoved along. Perrin was there. And it was almost a throw, and he's going to get pinged for it as well. Good pressure on Austin Shotter. Coming up with a free kick. Is it Finlayson?
Joshy Kirk.
Joshy Kirk it is. Well, a little bit similar. Hand pass to Giancarlo. He's wrapped up in a strong tackle. Bang! You're gone, sunshine. And that is a big contender for the all-good refund depot Wagin. Tackle of the day. Write it down, Blakey Davey. The kick forward was excellent. On the end of it was Kylan Brandlin. His kick went forward. Jai Payne on his left foot to the right by the looks. 1 behind only. The first point for the game. 2-mark scoreboard. 3 goals, 1 to the Wagin Bulldogs, 1 goal, to the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars, 1 goal Wagin Bulldogs, and a good first term so far by the Cougars. So coming out of defence, big kick went out there from the player in 36, was it? Lachlan got it?
Yep.
Okay, red-haired fella. Keep an eye on him. It's out. Now it's picked up by Clegg. He's been influential. Kick went forward. Almost dug up down there by Peacock. It's at ground level once again. Getting around the hand pass was shoved out. Over the top. Giancoli was there. One way than the other. He got wrapped up in a good tackle last time. This time he got his boot away. Sutherland was there, but coming back. And that was a good little mark. Taken there.
Jack Walsh.
By Jack Walsh. Walsh. He goes wide with the kick to Mummy. Mummy swings it out wide. Bronson Harry. Oh, the hand pass was a little bit sloppy. Back to Mummy. He's going to get tackled. He got it out. They're under a bit of pressure. Howie runs onto it. Hand pass over the top. Park was there. He's pulled down without the ball. Free kick across the centre line for the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars. Liam Park, left footer, drills the pass forward. Dare was there. He couldn't quite complete the mark. Ground level, it shoved out. Was a nice little pick up out there by Rourke. Got the hand pass forward. Pack forms. Gibson. Oh, you're going to get pinged. Holding the ball. Ferocious tackling, and Liam Park comes up with the free kick for the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars, and perhaps also a contender for the all-good refund depot wage and tackle of the day.
There's a ripper.
He's on the grandstand wing. He drives it long to the forward line. Good work. Almost the mark over the top. There was a good effort there by Godden. Lachlan Godden.
Been good so far.
Yeah, he's behind Jai DePayne. Just got a pick him. He's got nice ginger red hair, and shouldn't be hard to not pick him, Blake. Ball's throwing him. Big thump to the front of the pack. Right onto his Roberts. It was a good pick up by him. Hand pass over the top to Payne. Used his body, and now he's Collins. Big tackle, holding the ball. We've seen some fantastic tackling here in the first term, and that was to Godden.
Our man again.
Yep, and that is a contender for the all-good refund depot wage and tackle of the day. The kick was beautiful to Rourke. From the centre of the ground, he flips it, he goes wide. Onto it was the Bulldogs back, goes out in front of a player there. And 32,
Walsh.
Which was Walsh, of course. And he got the kick away. Bulldogs going forward, coming out, big fist away in defence though. Trying to follow it up. Big fella couldn't quite pick it up though. Goes back, kick on goal was wide and wayward. And it's out of bounds on the full, I think. Yeah, just a bit of a battle with some of those numbers on that far side there, Blake.
Not wrong.
But we'll work on them. It's 3 goals, 1 to 1 goal. Cougars in front. And they're going to kick in from deep in the right back pocket region after the pressure was on that kick. Who's the big fella down here for wager at full forward?
Big Jakey Finlayson.
Jake Finlayson.
Yep.
Must be number 14. Okay, at full forward, you know much about him?
Yeah, I do. I know a little bit.
Okay, kick went forward to Austin Shotter. He's in defence for the Cougars. Just steadies the ship. His kick forward was good. Nice pair of hands taken by Howie. Or it might be Park, actually. Goes wide with the kick. It's a fantastic kick. Sets up his man running out of defence. Cougars with a bit of time. Kick went forward. Dare was a nice pickup. He swings it back door to Keast. Keast runs 10, looks down the line, went forward. Mark almost taken note. Beautiful pickup. I was going to say he was going to charge into an open goal. Was Bailey Peacock. But the free kick goes to Crawford for the Wagin Bulldogs deep in defence. And that was Jaden Crawford. Hand pass over the top. Bulldogs doing it tough. Gee. Went to kick, thought I was going to get smothered. Was it Prowse? Not sure. Swung it inboard to a player in Rourke, I think. He turns, gets the big kick away. Hitting was Austin Shotter. It was a good defensive spoil. It's tied up out on the left half forward flank region for the Wagin Bulldogs. Far side of the ground, a lot of plays been out there. Rucks go to it. Roved off the pack. Was it Rourke? Not sure. Long. Finlayson was there. Good body work though by Holmes. He goes back in after the ball. Picks it up and finds Sutherland. Sutherland through half back. His kick out wide was excellent. Went to Granlund. He goes with the hand pass forward to Dare. Gets it back out towards Granlund. That was a player in Cooper Granlund. It's shoved out forward once again at ground level. Park over the ball, keeps it alive. Did really well, did Liam Park. Now he has a bounce. Swung the hand pass inboard to Clegg. Clegg over the top to Peacock. He put on a display and kicked the goal. Goal number 4. That was beautiful football from the Cougars. On the Toolmart scoreboard, 4 goals, 1 to the Cougars, 1 goal to the Wagin Bulldogs. Here in the first term, brought to you by the Dumbleyung Roadhouse Cafe and Restaurant. Make sure you call in and check the guys out. Asif is there, waiting for you. Fuel and beautiful food, Blake.
Transition the ball there, Kukerin Dumbleyung from the back line to the far wing, and how good was Liam Park keeping that ball inside and finishing off with a couple of handballs over the top to Peacock for a goal.
Yeah, beautiful, wasn't it? He just kept his feet and he just kept it going.
They're looking dangerous here, the Cougars. Wagin need to stem the flow and get their prime movers to get going a bit.
Well, they've got to try and quickly get a goal or two back. Nelson flew high, didn't win it to anyone in particular. It's at ground level. Bulldogs trying to dig it out. Attack was mummy, but the kick went Cougars way in front. Was Dare, couldn't quite complete the mark. Brought it to ground level, coming out. Player in Grandland. Cooper did well. That's a good tackle on him, though. Well, he's got to be pinged, I would have thought, and that's the case. An excellent tackle. We've seen some unreal tackling going on. That was Godden again.
There's a big list of tackles here, Kirk.
There is. That was a contender for the All Good Refund Depot Wagin tackle of the day. Kirk was in front. 2 Wagin boys bashed into each other. Bronson Harry was 1. It's tied up right on the grandstand wing. No, lets it go. Giancoli goes out with a quick hand pass. Went forward to Riley Hill. He sent it forward, trying to keep the ball alive. Was little Mitchell Lonnie. And Lonnie can't. And it's out of bounds on the right half forward flank near the 50-metre arc.
Just out. Only just.
For the Wagin Bulldogs. Another goal would be very handy. Hill in front. Wins it down. Hand pass back door was excellent by Grandland. That was Kylan. Kick now from Holmes. Goes across. Found its target as well. And that was Goodland as well. Grandland as well. Hand pass inboard. Heard the call, but he kicked forward. But George Gibson stands his ground for the Bulldogs. His kick found its target as well. Goes to a player there in Jack Walsh.
Pushing the back.
Kick went forward and a free kick down the field to Bronson Harry. Looks like you're going to have to get the ball yourself, Bronson. No, Josh Kirk says, I'll get it for you. So Bronson Harry, well, he's got a big kick on him.
Yep.
Sometimes wayward, sometimes accurate.
Correct, Kev. See how he goes.
He's going to run sideways, as a lot of left footers do. Drove it in, now he hooked it back and sent it through for 1 behind. Only Toolmart scoreboard, 4 goals, 1 to the Cougars. 1 goal, 1 to the Wagin Bulldogs. And might be a margin of somewhere around 12 points or so. And to come out of the Bulldog, out of the Cougars' defence, the kick is well placed towards Charlie Keast. He's marked the ball. Drills the kick forward to Clegg. It was a beautiful kick, well weighted. He's marked it, popped it out of the air. So we're going to pull the down. You're not sure which way to go. Squeeze it up inboard. Finds a player down there in Kylan Grandland, who goes wide with the kick. That was out there by Campbell Johnson. It was a nice recovery. Drills the kick long. It was good. Was it Robinson? John D. Robinson, not sure. Was on the pickup. Has right on the boundary. He's going to thump it in really long, getting back and knocking it. Was Godden.
He's been good, hasn't he?
Yeah, doing well in defence. It's gone out of bounds. We'll have a throw in deep right forward pocket for the Cougars. The Cougars' transference of play has been very, very good. Out of defence, quickly into the forward line. Ball thrown in once again. Went to the back of the pack. Bulldogs with some numbers. Big swing in this. Pat forms about 40 metres or 30 metres out in front of the Cougars' goal. A big tackle too. Umpire says no. We'll have the ball up once again. In the Cougars' forward line. Nelson in the ruck. Post Hill. Gibson was good. Hand pass. Went out. Quick little hand pass. Giancoli. Goes wide. Goes to Godden. A high thumping kick. Keast is under it and marks it. That's a beautiful capture. And maybe a contender for the Sports Power Narrogin mark of the day. He squeezed it up inboard to Austin Shotter. Shotter, a raking kick forward. Just going to fall in short of Clegg. Goes through the pack though. Clegg, toe poke off the ground. Send it forward. Back of the pack. Picked up by Nelson. Snapped on goal. It's gone through for 1 behind for the Cougars. And on the Toolmart scoreboard is 4 goals, 2 to the Cougars. 1 goal, 1 to the Wagin Bulldogs. 20 points plays 17, a margin of some 13 points there. Right. Kick went in. Oh, big fished away. It was ground level. Bulldogs have the numbers though. It ends up coming out with Tommy Rourke. Man pass over the top once again. Bronson Harry, quick little chip kick forward. Charging forward. I think it was Lucas Whittaker, was it? He went bang on goal. Goal on the board for the Wagin Bulldogs. That's number 2. Toolmart scoreboard. 4 goals, 2 Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars. 2 goals, 1 to the Wagin Bulldogs. Blakey Davies, you like that?
That was some good footy there. That's what they wanted to do. That's how they came into the game, planning to handball. Not over handball, but that was well done by Lucas. He gets, his second goal of the game. Good play by the Bulldogs.
Yeah, great work. Bit of rebound footy, and that was a good result. Okay, Seth Roberts out, and Holmes goes into the middle. Dare back into the ruck for the Cougars. Hill flies high, no effective knock. Ground level. Just pick up. Giancola, was it?
Yep.
Tried to get it out. Oh, stolen. Good work in there by Seth Roberts for the Cougars. Kick out wide. In front was Stockton Shotter. He couldn't mark the ball. His recovery is great. He's tackled though. Under pressure, hand pass came out. And over the top. Rourke was it? With the hand pass. Now it's taken off and picked up by Stockton Shotter. His kick was underground. Dropped off by the Bulldogs. Now the kick went forward. Bronson Harry hit it. He didn't take the mark though. It's at ground level. Holmes tries to go through the pack. Left the ball behind and he's tackled somebody without the ball. And the free kick goes the way of the Wagin Bulldogs. Not sure who that was. As a kick went forward down low, Tommy Flay.
That was good. Whittaker
Nice
again.
Play. It was Whittaker. Excellent play. I tell you what, he's being effective on the forward line. Tommy Flay, well, he's got a thumping kick.
On the siren.
After the siren, this is a pretty important kick now. He will kick from about 45 metres out. Normally distance would not be a problem. A matter of accuracy, Tommy Flay. In he comes. Kick is long and strong and accurate. Goal on the board for the Wagin Bulldogs. They finished off not too badly here in the first term. On the Toolmart scoreboard, 4 goals, 2 the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars, 3 goals, 1 to the Wagin Bulldogs. With me in commentary this afternoon, Blake Davies. Blake, what an interesting first term.
A cracking first term, Kev. It slung around there, the ball for a while. Thought Kukerin owned the term, but Wagin chipped along there in the last 7-8 minutes, and the scoreboard looks way better now, Kev.
Certainly does. We're down to a margin of just 7 points. After that, didn't look too good early days. Cougars were very much in charge of what was going on out there. Great defensive work. And their guys in defence, Austin Shotter and Jonty Robinson, certainly were doing a lot of rebound work for the Cougars. Down to the forward line where we saw Howie Clegg certainly very instrumental in kicking a couple of goals up there, isn't he? Yep, got very good touch. Also, Jai Payne was a part of things. Seth Roberts down there in defence was good. And number 6, I think, which is Cooper Greenland, got plenty of possession of the ball. Jack Roberts looks like he's pretty good, dynamic as well.
Very quick.
And in the ruck, Matthew Dare was certainly trying very hard as well. And such. What about for the Wagin boys then?
I thought I'm generally going to say the whole back line was under the pump, but Godden at full back, he was awesome. I thought Rook on the wing gave him plenty of run and didn't get sucked in, and I think Hill, like you said, just about there, the Dumbleyung ruckman. I thought they had a great battle in the middle of that first quarter.
Yeah, certainly did. I just want to thank Dumbleyung Roadhouse and Cafe for sponsoring the first quarter for us. Convenient stop for travellers and locals, fuel, snack, food, cool drinks. Assiv's there waiting. Call in and see him or give him a call. 0450 159 600. It is the Liberty Rural match of the day. And make sure you give Kelvin Andrews a call on 0488 678 018 for all your fuel, diesel fuel, petrol and Shell lubricant requirements. What about the tackling in the first term, Blake?
Oh, gee whiz, the amount of tackles got written down here was unreal.
I've gone to games where we're battling to get one good tackle And we've seen 5 or 6 of the best tackles you ever seen in your life in the first term.
Yeah, it was hot in the kitchen in there, and very contested. And the game might open up in this second quarter, hopefully.
Yeah, look, it's going to be a long afternoon. It's pretty warm out here, and so a great first quarter for both teams in the end. 7 points the difference between them. So we might take a quick break, Blake, and we'll come back very soon with the second term here of the Liberty Rural match of the day. Yeah, thanks, Norm. Big K football here in downtown Darkin, the Liberty Rural match of the day. The Wagin Bulldogs hosting the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars. On the Tilmart scoreboard, the Cougars are 4 goals to 26, leading the Wagin Bulldogs 3 goals 1 to 19, a margin of some 7 points. Second quarter coming up. Wagin panel and paint, windscreen and glass replacements, and insurance works. Call Bevan today on 986111 565. They do a fantastic job in there at Wagin Panel and Paint. So we're not far away from the bounce down for the second term. And just got a message there, but okay. Well, Blake, I suppose the Bulldogs need to try and continue on with how they finished off that first term, because the Cougars were in control.
Yep, need to start well here, the Dogs.
As the siren sounds to commence the second term, Hill in the ruckies opposed to Dare. Hill probably got the best of, knocked it out wide. Perrin ran onto it. He's wrapped up in a good tackle though, under pressure, hand pass. Mummy did very well, bounced up for him, swing the hand pass wide. He did. Landed on our man out there in 27, and Tommy Rourke. He got the kick away. It was a good fist away in defence. Ends up now with a taken high. No, holding the ball, says the umpire. And it's going to go back down the field. It was unfortunate on Riley Hill. Tommy Flay to stand the mark. And the kick goes back. Player down there. in Kylan Grandlin playing in defence. His kick forward, gee, was a good kick. Now a good tackle, and that is another big contender for the all good refund wage and tackle of the day to Lucas Whitaker. Oh, it was excellent on Campbell Johnson, and a good turnover. Bulldogs are going to go forward. The kick goes to the corridor. It's a beautiful kick and a beautiful lead, and at the end of it, a great mark has been taken by a player in
Mr. Robinson.
And Robinson Liam. It is. Liam.
How good was Whitaker there?
Oh, excellent. That kick was fantastic, Liam. The 50 game player.
Yep.
Kick a goal, Liam.
Milestone man.
He's been around. Liam Robinson were right behind him too. Runs nice and straight. Oh, a little bit wide at the end. Gives it the old heave-ho, but he pulls it to the left, unfortunately, for the Bulldogs. 3 goals, 2. It is for the Wagin Bulldogs. 4 goals, 2 to the Cougars here in the second term. Brought to you by Wagin Panel of Paint. Windscreen and glass replacements. The kick in forward was good. Greenlands on the end of it. Kylan gets the hand pass out. Running out of defence, the Cougars, far side of the ground. They've gone long and strong, looking for Clegg. Near the boundary line, good work by Crawford. And it's gone out of bounds. Throw in. Between left centre wing and left half forward flank for the Cougars, far side of the oval. There behind in front, Hill did well, brought it down. It's scrappy. Hand pass went out. Perrins tackled, dispossessed. Got his boot onto the ball. Picked up. Little kick by Jai DePayne was excellent. Went forward. On the end of it was Clegg. Faked the hand pass and then delayed it. Put it over the top. Put Jai DePayne under pressure. The kick was long to the left forward pocket though. Running onto it down there was a player in Peacock. Boundary line was too close. And we're going to have a throw in deep in the left full forward. Region 4, the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars here in the second term on this beautiful Sunday afternoon, round 1, upper grade Southern football. Good close tussle at the moment. Hill in front, won it down, pack forms, quick kick off the ground, went forward, big tackle, play on's the call, Bulldogs stamping up pretty well, charging through. There was a great little bit of play there as it came out from O'Neill. It goes out to right half back. Hand pass out there was good. Now the kick inboard for the Bulldogs. Kirk was there. Holmes, great work at the back of the pack. It was stolen. Was it Prowse? Not sure. Got the ball on his boot, popped it out. Running on was it Whitaker. Can't get his hands on the ball. Shoved in the back. Play on's the call. Hip and shoulder. Tough. Going on in the back line for the Cougars. It flicks out to Holmes. Quick little hand pass. He went wide out to Grandlin. And that was Cooper. He got the kick away. DePayne was in front. The ball was fisted away. The boundary line was too close. And we'll have a throw in. Right half forward flank region for the Wagin Bulldogs, Blake Davies.
Geez, that was tough in there, that play. Whitaker pushed off the ball and Bronson Harry dived on it, and a few blokes dived on him, and we have a throw in again.
Okay. Dare wins it down to the front of the pack. In there was Watt, ground level. Tried to dig it out. Big pack of players around the ball. Umpire blows the whistle. We'll have a ball up. Right half forward flank. Hill in front. Pack forms. Over the top, bit of patience. Toe poke off the ground goes Cougars' way. Right down to left half forward. Good work by the Bulldogs though. Hand pass over the top. Was it Giancola?
Yep.
That's his name out front of Whitaker, and that's a nice set of hands. Good capture. Perhaps a contender for the Sports Power Narrogin mark of the day. Went forward. On the end it was Flay. Drilled the little pass forward. And the mark's been wrapped up and taken by Bronson Harry for the Wagin Bulldogs. A nice bit of work there, Blake Davies.
Great play. Oh, just some skills there. Whitaker executed the kick to Tommy Flay, and Big Flay's hit Bronson Harry on the chest.
Okay, here comes Harry. Drives a long, wobbly kick to right full forward. He's missed everything. Out of bounds on the full.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I've got to try and make the most of the opportunities. And the ball to be kicked in deep in defence for the Cougars. It's like Cooper Grandlin, I think. Deep in defence. He went with a long kick. In front was Hill. Couldn't mark the ball. Knocked it forward. Ground level once again. Quick kick out of the pack goes Cougars way to half. Oh, that's a great capture. That's a big contender. I think it's Seth Roberts, I think. Left half forward. The kick forward, Nelson got a shove in the back to go with. Play on's the call. Down there was Prowse. His kick wide was good, and he found Riley Hill. I was going to say it's a contender for the Sports Power Marriage and Mark of the day. It was a ripper. Kick went at the feet of inboard to Gianot Coley. And let's have a look at his name again at half time. Giancelli. As it's gone out of bounds again, left half forward.
I'm not even going to try.
No, gee whiz. It's in and out of the poor old. It's a battle. Park with the ball, I think. For the Cougars, he sent it in long. In front was Nelson. Bit of a shot coming through. Left it behind. Down there was Crawford. Door danger signs here. Cougars with a bit of run. Great tackle though by Crawford. Oh, without the ball, says the umpire. And Jaden Crawford going to have to stand the mark here. Free kick comes up. Who was it? Sutherland?
Unlucky there, Crawford.
That's Howie. Goes with the hand pass back to Clegg. Clegg bangs on his boot. He's hit the post. Jeez. He didn't muck around, did he?
Clegg's got the hot foot.
Okay, so 4 goals, 3 to the Cougars. 3 goals, 2 to the Bulldogs. The kick comes out. It was good. Mark went inboard. It was taken by Lonnie. Oh, it's been coughed up and turned over. Austin Shotter runs. Sees Peacock at the end of it, trying to rake it in. Couldn't at ground level. The Bulldogs are under serious pressure here. 20 metres out in front of the Cougars. Goal. They have a bit of a waltz around and the umpire blows the whistle. Well,
they were out too if that didn't turn over.
Bad turnover, really. Oh, beautifully knocked down, taken by Park. How's that for a snap-on goal? A banana kick, snap goal. A big contender for the CSBP Fertilisers. Goal of the day to Liam Parker was an absolute ripper. Beautiful ruck work as well.
Oh, read it like a book.
On the Toolmart scoreboard, 5 goals, 3. Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars, 3 goals, 2 to the Wagin Bulldogs. 33 plays 20. Margin of some 13 points in favour for the Cougars. And the second term brought to you by Wagin Panel and Paint, windscreen and glass replacements and insurance work. Give them a call today on 98611 565. They do a fantastic job in there. You and me were in there all the time with our busted up vehicles.
Very
Blake
true.
Back to the centre, Ruck's
Good job, boys.
Giancelli got it out, hand pass to Mummy on his boot, sent it forward, coming out. It was a beautiful pick up by Kirk. Goes back inboard, lays it off to Watt. It sits for him. He looks forward and drills the pass, and Bronson Harry swallows it. Beautiful play, Wagin Bulldogs. Well, maybe a chance to get a quick response and quick reply. Bronson Harry, has he got his goal kicking boot on?
I hope so. How good was that pick up by Kirk?
Beautiful play. Players involved. So Harry drops in. The kick is off to the left. One behind only. You've got to kick him. Toolmart scoreboard, 5 goals, 3 to the Cougars, 3 goals, 3 to the Wagin Bulldogs. Here in the second term. Kick coming from Howie. It was good to Jai Payne, left to back pocket. Swung the hand pass over the top. Put Howie under a bit of pressure. They've got the numbers though. The kick to Austin Shotter was fantastic. Across the half-back line. Shotter with the ball. He's going to switch the play and go wide. Found his target out there. Let's see what it is. And the kick went in, bounced forward, coming out, running onto it was Seth Roberts. And the hand pass went forward now, and the kick, and we're on the left half forward flank. Perrin with the ball. Perrin for the Cougars. Oh, it was a good kick and a nice capture. Was it Stockton Shotter? Sure, I think it was.
Yep.
Went long with a kick. Peacock! Oh, pay on's the call from the umpire. I would have paid it.
Gee whiz.
It was a nice strong grab initially, a bit of a shove. Park burst his way through the pack. The left footer. Another goal on the board and a contender as well for the CSBP Fertilisers. Goal of the day. I think it was Park, wasn't it?
Yep, 3 now for Parks. He's on fire down there.
Well, strong. Just went straight through the pack, didn't he?
Yep.
So, 39 plays. Didn't write that down. 21, right? 21. Okay, so 18 points. So, hang on.
Need the next one, the Bulldogs, Kev. Desperately.
Yeah, you certainly do. I'm looking at the wrong columns, no wonder. Okay, well, back to the centre once again on this warm Sunday afternoon. They battle it out. Hill went high, back doors though. Great work. It was taken down there by Toby Perrin. Quickly on centre forward, stopped and shot her. Well, he got tackled, dispossessed. Hand pass out the back. Was a good bit of play. Taken there by Tyson O'Neill, I should say. Now it's turned up again with the Cougars. A thumping kick into the forward line. Gee, that's a goal, is it? It is! A fantastic goal. I didn't even see his boot come off. Blakey Davies.
Did not see either.
And that was a big contender for goal of the day.
Wasn't Clegg again, was it?
I think it might have been Seth Roberts, is it? Or Clegg. Well, Clegg maybe. I'd say so. If anyone's going to kick it, he would, wouldn't he?
Yeah. Looks like
Okay,
his yellow
well,
boots.
we're going to go with him. Kukerin Dumbleyung 6 goals 4, leading the Wagin Bulldogs 3 goals 3 here in the second term. So it's
7, I think. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Shy. Okay, no wonder. I'm writing down in the wrong columns and having a hell of a time with it. Okay, 42. Let's try that. 46. Okay, let's try again. Back in the middle. There, slapped it down. Taken by Mummy. Quick hand pass. Laid it out to Godden, who wheels around. Found his target out there. Mark was good. Is it Rourke?
Yep.
Okay, Rourke with the ball. Drilled it forward. He found his target out in the right half forward flank there as well. For the Bulldogs. Left footer, thumping kick, pack forms, fisted forward. Nice gather. Bronson Harry just can't get his hands on the ball though. Flicks it out. Mummy was there. He couldn't take possession. Pack forms. It's just inboard from centre half back, and we're going to have the ball up. Knocked forward, bit of aerial ping pong. Working hard there was Jack Walsh was involved. Kick went forward for the Bulldogs. Back of the pack, Holmes was there. He goes back, picks it up, and his head down. Tried to burrow through like a bit of a wombat, didn't he? Got the out to Jonty Robinson. He put it on his boot. Bad bounce. Who's it going to favour? Maybe the Bulldogs. It lands out. It ends up with Max Mummy. He went bang across the face. One behind only.
Wasteful, the Bulldogs.
3 goals 4. They are trailing the Cougars. 7 goals 4. Cougars in control here in the second term. Brought to you by Wagin Panel and Paint. Holmes out of defence. Long kick, Riley in there in front. Almost a mark to Roberts. His recovery is good. Hand pass over the top. Stolen and taken away there by Charlie George. Kick goes high into the forward line. This is interesting. The numbers are there. Jai Payne fists the ball through. Another point to the Wagin Bulldogs. 3 goals 5. Trailing the Cougars 7 goals 4. 23-46. As the ball's being retrieved out of the bush.
Going to take their opportunities. The Bulldogs had plenty of them this quarter.
Yeah, they could have kicked a few more goals for sure. Just kicking prowess is there. The kick goes in short to Austin Shotter, or found him. It was a nice kick. He looks wide down the field, getting in there. Oh, missing it was Robinson. Tried to come up with Zach South. Shoved the ball forward, pushing the back. Free kick goes the way of the Wagin Bulldogs, and that will go to Robinson. Robinson just delivers it out wide. It was good. Mark's been taken by Finlayson, left centre wing for the Bulldogs. And looks forward. just hung there, was fisted over the top. That ball play on's the call. He could have almost paid it. It was a good attempt, I thought. And that was to Campbell Johnston. The guy's going to ball it up. But he did come from behind, that's true. Robinson took full possession of the ball out of the ruck. Banana kicked it around the corner, coming back. Gee, that's a magnificent mark by Jonty Robinson, a big contender for the Sports Power Narrogin mark of the day. That was tough. Eyes only for the ball. His kick was good to Austin Shotter. He just couldn't quite rake it in. And we'll have a throw in on the left half forward flank for the Wagin Bulldogs. They're trying. Well, that was Park, I should say. I was calling Shotter, but it was Park. Ball thrown in. Dare took a swipe at it. Missed it. Kirk, quick hand pass. Laid it out beautifully to Lonnie. Lonnie drilled it into the forward line. Getting across now. Austin Shotter was there. Left it behind. Bulldogs was desperate. Good work. Right forward pocket. They try and keep it alive. It is picked up there and a snap into the goal line. Gee, almost an opportunity for Whittaker. Couldn't quite take it. Now in the goal square. Big snap on goal from the Bulldogs. And that was, my friend, to number 29, which is Corey Crawford.
Corey Crawford.
That's a brother to Jaden.
Yep.
And I think someone from South Australia was listening in. So there you go. It was a magnificent snap on goal and a contender for the CSBP Fertilisers goal of the day as well.
They needed that. They needed that, the Bulldogs.
They certainly did. 7 goals, 4 to the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars. 4 goals, 5 to the Wagin Bulldogs. Here in the second term, brought to you by Wagin Panel and Paint, windscreen and glass, replacement, and all insurance work as well. See Bevan, 98611565. Give him a ring. Back to the centre. Beautiful day for football. They fly high. There's one down by Robinson. He's wrapped up like a mummy, wasn't he? And we're going to have a ball up once again. Nelson in there. Big frame. Good strong work by Nelson. Got the kick forward, but it's chopped off there by George Gibson. Gibson gets it out wide. Mummy's led out there. How's the bounce? Great bit of work now. Bulldogs swinging a hand pass over the top. Again, a chain of hand passes with it. Lonnie, not sure. Went forward in front. Finlayson couldn't mark the ball at the front. A snap on goal. Another opportunity to the goal square, but a bad bounce. Sees it out of bounds. We will have a throw in. Deep in the left forward pocket. They needed a bit of luck there, Blake.
It was good from the Bulldogs. The handball and the transition up forward. Just need to work on something here.
Browning once again coming through. Howard was good. Read it beautifully. Got the hand pass out. It's at ground level. A bit of a shove in the back. Holding the ball, says the umpire, Liam Robinson. Drilled him into the ground. Doesn't matter. The kick was long. Perrin was there. Toe poke to his advantage. Taps it. It pops up beautifully. He looks forward. Sees the peacock there. It is in front. And marks the ball.
Big peacock.
Bailey Peacock. Well, nice work. All started from Howie, I think, in defence.
Was how we read it beautifully off the ruck tap of the ruckman.
Yeah. He was mobile, fast, just wiped it and away they went. That's great defensive work. Bailey Peacock. In he comes. Nice kick off his boot. It's a beauty. Has it got the legs? No. Nearly a big grab in the goal square. It's still alive. No, it's gone through for one behind. 7 goals, 5 to the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars, leading the Wagin Bulldogs 4 goals and 5. A margin of some 18 points. The kick in was beautiful. Mark's been taken by Lonnie. Lonnie for the Bulldogs. His kick, coming to the side, beautiful capture. I think that man there was Nelson, was a good capture. Kick forward to the coach was good, Jai DePayne. He's on the left half forward flank region. Left foot's into the corridor. Coming out was Peacock. Toe pokes along the ground towards the boundary line. We'll have a throw in just probably right on the attacking 50-metre arc. Far side of the oval. Here in the second term. Ball to be thrown in. Nelson in front. Big frame. Wins it down. Comes back to him. Gets the kick away. Peacock used his strength well. Couldn't take the mark. It's at ground level. Bulldogs. Trouse was drilled into the ground. Umpire says it's held to him. And we'll have a ball up showing 30 metres out, directly in front of the Cougars goal. Jack Robertson there as well. Cougars knocked down. No. South was there. At the hand pass back doors. Quick kick. Well, it went straight up in the air. Underneath it was Park. He's running wild in the forward line for the Cougars. And he's kicking miracle goals as well. So a goal on the board for the Cougars and a big contender for the CSBP Fertilisers. Goal. What? Jeez.
Oh, gee.
Well, I'm getting all carried away and excited about nothing.
Liam Parks was halfway back to the middle.
Wow, looked like a goal, didn't it? Well,
Let off for the Bulldogs.
Looks can be deceiving. No doubt. Okay, ball is kicked back in for the Bulldogs. Underneath it was Jonty Robinson, almost a good capture. It went to ground level. It's on the right half forward flank for the Cougars. We're going to have the ball up. Nelson. Well, he's got too much height advantage here. Over the top, Roberts was there. Ground level, big ferocious pack after the ball. Well, the ball up once again. Nelson, well, there's no way you're going to beat him. Over the top, almost was the kick away from Greenland. That was Kylan. And the umpire blows the whistle. The fourth ball up here in this little sequence. Over the top from Nelson. Taken by the Bulldogs. In there was Doney tackling. And he was on top of Braden Watt. One down. Goodland thumped the ball forwards. Shotter was dispossessed. Come down and the kick went forward. It was a beauty. That came from Doney as well. At the back of the pack by the Bulldogs, and Godden drives a long kick out. That's a beautiful capture out there, mate, taken by Rook.
Been good on that wing, Rook.
Yeah, he has. Lovely green boots. Not sure he's hauled the play on. The only bit of pressure now by Seth Roberts, and he's going to get pinged for holding the ball. Well, you can't muck around. If you've got to kick the bloody thing.
That's it.
Kick went inboard. This time, what's the name? Jack Roberts has got it. He drills the ball long. Peacock! He's got a big barrel chest on him and he swallowed that ball up, mate.
He did. He's been pretty handy up there, Peacock, and it was well delivered too.
Yeah. Oh, good. Just annoying, isn't it? Good work like that to just be hesitant and not sure what to do. It can happen, mate. Mustn't have been too much on for him. So he's shown that he's got a pretty good kick on him, Peacock. Breaks to the right, but it goes through the goals. Toolmart scoreboard. 8 goals, 6 to the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars, 4 goals, 5 to the Wagin Bulldogs. And certainly the Cougars, they've kicked 4 goals in this quarter. And the Bulldogs are going to just kick the one, Blake.
Yeah, starting to sneak away, the Cougars. They've been very impressive all around the ground. It's time for a few blokes in the middle to get moving. Tommy Flake comes back on and he's going back into the back line.
Okay, yeah, well, they need to make something happen now and try and dig a couple of goals. Bang on. Right, we're ready to rock and roll. It's time. Let's go to it. Cougars in the van to win it out, but it's taken by the Max Mummy. Has a bounce through the middle. Great work, Max. He drives the ball long. Oh, a bit of a shove on Whittaker, and the mark's being paid though. That was a beautiful mark in defence by Shotter, I think. He went long with a kick to Payne, shoveled the ball out to Davidson. He got a kick away. Oh, hungry for the ball was the player in Roberts, Jack Roberts. Gee, that was good. He drove the ball long with a kick. Peacock! Diving mark, a contender as well for the Sports Power Narrogin mark of the day.
He's on fire, the Peacock.
Oh, he got his feathers out. Well, he's been a good target to kick to.
Yeah, not wrong. He's presented well, the big fella.
And a good kick on goal too. Not what the Bulldogs are looking for.
No, they've worked hard, the Cougars, this quarter.
In he comes. Kick. Went to the left, so behind only.
Let off there for the Bulldogs.
8 goals 7 to the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars. 4 goals 5 to the Wagin Bulldogs. Kick went out. Crawford's on the end of it. That was Jaden. Oh, kicked it into the man on the mark. It's going to fall short. Taken there by Seth Roberts. Trying to get the hand pass out. Quick hand pass forward was good to Stockton Shotter. He laid it off. Was it Keith? Not sure. Big left footer. And getting back. Well, the mark was taken by Watt, wasn't it?
Yeah, I thought so. Unless it was touch down there.
Must have called touch ball.
Oh.
Looked like a clear mark, so it's been touched off hands as the kick went through. Deep in the forward line for the Cougars. Was one down by Flair. Dangerous kick went out in front. He's going to come up with a free kick just as well. Wearing him like a glove was Alex Davidson. His hand in his ground was Godden, was it?
Charlie Burke, I think.
Oh, it is Charlie George.
Charlie George.
There you go. Charlie George out of defence. That kick was good. Mark's been taken out there was excellent. Brooke, was it? Now, big left footer, Flay, drove it long in front. It was good.
Gone.
Took him on, and the umpire says no. Held to him. Gee, when you start shoving players out the way and taking them on, you're in a bit of a danger zone there.
Well done by Big Hill. Good tackle.
Okay, that was our man in Campbell Johnson, actually, that was taking him on. So we're going to try again. Nelson's got a fist into the ball. Giancelli set his ground, the hand pass out. Max Murray, quick hand pass. Laid it out to Godden. Godden for the Bulldogs, sent the ball long, almost to capture. Granlund's tackled into the ground. Held to him, says the umpire. Ball comes back on. Let's go to it. The desperate Nelson tries to take him on. Play on's the call from the umpire. Looks out. In working hard there was Granlund. That was Kyron. As the siren sounds to wrap up the second term, and a very good term by the Wagin Bulldogs. And temper's a little bit angry out there to get the half-time siren. Okay, well, on the tool-mark scoreboard, the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars kicked 4 goals in the second term. They've gone to 8 goals 7, leading the Wagin Bulldogs at 4 goals 5. So the Bulldogs kicked 1 goal 4, and the Cougars, well, it was one-way traffic, 4 goals 5. Kick for that second term. With me in commentary is Blake Davies. Blake, well, you're a passionate Wagin supporter and that, and hope for a bit more, but the Cougars were just played some good football.
Kukerin Dumbleyung were very good. They pretty much owned most of that quarter. Wagin wasteful, like you said, 1-4. Could have been, 5 goals there or either each way. But yeah, Kukerin Dumbleyung, when they did go forward, they were pretty effective on the scoreboard. And big Peacock up there, and Liam Parks, well, he's already got 3 to his name, and one
he's
controversial
been on fire
point.
in the forward line, hasn't he?
He has. He might need a new opponent in the second half to keep him quiet. But yeah, the boys are going for half time, and I'm hoping for a little bit more effort from the Wagin boys. Look a bit sluggish that back end of that quarter.
Yeah, okay. Well, just a lot of winners over the ground, isn't there, for the Cougars? Liam Park certainly.
Yep.
And him and Big Bailey Peacock.
Big Peacock's
They've
been good.
got a presence there in the forward line, haven't they? And then they were well catered for as well by Clegg, who he's got a host of goals as well at the moment, but all round that forward line's been functioning very, very well, and so has the defence all over. Their movement of the ball up the field's been excellent.
Yeah, hitting targets.
Overwhelming. On our goal scoring front, Blake, who have we got down as the goal scorers?
For the Cougars, we got 3 for Liam Park, 3 for Howie Clegg, and 2 for the big full forward Bailey Peacock. And for the Bulldogs, they have 1 to Corey Crawford, 2 to Lucas Whitaker, and 1 to Tommy Flay. And they need a few more in the second half, the Bulldogs.
Yeah, definitely. mentioned Tommy Flay. Well, he started off in the forward line, but he's ended up in defence, and probably the best place for him at this stage of the game as well.
Yep, he has gone back, so it'll be interesting to see where he starts in the second half. But there's there 4 or 5 blokes that could live for the Bulldogs, and they'll be right back in the game, Kev.
Yeah, okay. Well, interesting times ahead. 26 point margin in favour of Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars, thanks to Wagin Panel and Paint and windscreen glass replacement and insurance work for sponsoring that second term. Give Bevan a call, 98611565. It is the Liberty Rural match of the day, and we also want to make mention of Price's Fabrication and Steel Man of the Match Award, Blake. And it's this time, usually from half time onwards, we start looking at who's likely to put their hand up, excuse me, for that award. And Price's Fabrication and Steel, with that beautiful big complex down there on the Albany Highway in downtown Williams, and they're building sheds all over the place. They sell Australian-made steel. Give them a ring, 98309414. Price's Fabrication and Steel. Okay, we're going to take a break, Blake, and get organised. We'll come back very soon with the big last half of football here in downtown Darkin. The Wagin Bulldogs and the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars, 26-point advantage to the Cougars. Okay, sorry, go normal. Stuck at 5 for a sec. Something Okay, now I'll give you a 10-second count in now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, thanks, Noel. Big K Football. Here it is, Sunday afternoon, the Liberty Rural match of the day. And we're down here in downtown Darkin. The Wagin Bulldogs are hosting the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars. We are getting ready for our third quarter start. The scoreline on the Toolmart scoreboards: 8 goals 7 to the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars, 4 goals 5 to the Wagin Bulldogs. 55 plays 29, a margin of 26 points in favour of the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars. With me in commentary this afternoon, Blake Davies. And Blake, it's a warm afternoon, and the Cougars have been playing good football.
They have, Kev, and it's just coming out of the Wagin change rooms, and they were revved up and ready to rumble in this third quarter with a few changes. But yeah, looking forward to the second half.
Okay, so I think I'm just looking here, it's got connected, so I'm not sure what's happening there. Should be streaming, so anyway, we'll just continue and commentate as normal. Otherwise I need to stop it and retry. Someone else was saying that there's some issues down here with connecting in the phones.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll look at that and I'll stop it. Start. Anyway, siren sounds to commence the third term, and Ruck set themselves. Hill went high, won it over the top. It was great work. Bursting through was Toby Perrin. Hand pass over the top to Jai DePayne. It goes. Momentum sees the ball go forward, and it's a beautiful pick up by Liam Park. He's been very, very dangerous in the forward line. That kicks off to the right, and one behind only Toolmart scoreboard. 8 goals, 8 to the Cougars. 56 leading the Wagin Bulldogs. Gee, it was just straight out, wasn't it?
Well, Liam Park involved again. He's been good all game.
Okay, just pushing it in to see if we can get some connection out of defence. Crawford, kick went forward, and Josh Kirker was a good mark down low. He really had to stretch for it. He lays a long kick forward. To Bronson Howley, nice capture over the top, a contender for the Sports Power Narrogin mark of the day. Harry drives a long kick into the forward line. Is it going to carry or not? Standing his ground was Sutherland. A nice set of hands and a good mark. He squares it off, lays it there to a player there in Holmes. Holmes switches play wide. The kick was good. In defence, it looks like a player maybe in the Cooper Gradient. Kick goes forward at ground level. Toby Perrin was working very hard. Hand pass came out now with the ball for the Bulldogs. Lonnie kicks it forward and taken by the Bulldogs by Blakey.
Mitch Lonnie, I think.
Mitch Lonnie, was it? He got the kick away forward, back of the pack. Toebake off the ground, sees the ball go back Cougars' way, over the top. Hill was there, doesn't quite come to him. He goes in fighting hard for the ball. Jai DePayne, scouting the pack was good. Hand pass back doors to Shotter. That was Austin. Kick went forward. Great bit of work. That was great work by Seth Roberts. Got his boot into the ball and sent it forward. Weight of numbers. Little hand pass came out there from O'Neill. Now they set themselves with a long kick into the forward, coming out, and a beautiful set of hands on him, and a nice mark by Whittaker. He turns, he punches a long ball in.
Oh,
it's a magnificent kick outside of 50, and he's got a thumping kick on him, the young fella. A big contender as well for the CSBP Fertilisers goal of the day. Toolmart scoreboard, 8 goals, 8 Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars, 5 goals, 5 to the Wagin Bulldogs. That was a beauty, Blake Davies.
It was. Whitaker again. You just can't keep him out of the game, the young fella, and he's wound back the clock from 50 there and struck it beautifully.
Certainly has. Big contender. The third quarter brought to you by the Darkin Roadhouse, opening 6 a.m. to 7 p.m, offers tasty fast food. As the ball through the middle, charging through, was it Kirk, tried to shovel it out, having a red hot dip for the Wagin Bulldogs. Pack forms. This is good tough football in there. It could bounce up for Hill, it does. Little hand pass, it's laid off, it's a beauty. He ends up out there with Rook, sends the ball forward, but Holmes in best position to mark, and he does. In defence for the Cougars, on that left half back flank, places the kick quite beautifully at ground level. Roberts was a beautiful pick up. That was Jack, goes back doors, back to Holmes. Going to put him under a bit of pressure, but he's strong, fast, and charges through and delivers a great kick to Nelson. Should have marked the ball, put it down. Flay was good, hand pass over the top, chopped off. This time by a player in Cooper Grandland. It's out the back, hand pass forward. They're under a bit of pressure here. Jai Payne did get it out. Little kick forward for Sutherland was good. And to Shotter, that was Austin. He's marked the ball. Just shy of left centre wing. Called to play on. Escapes the tackle. He did well. He punches the ball long, getting back. Tommy Flay read the mark beautifully, or the ball beautifully, took the good mark. Clegg stands the mark. Flay spears the kick into the centre. It was a magnificent kick. Found his target. His little kick forward was excellent to Mummy. Mummy's going to take them all on. He's got some pace. Put himself under pressure. Kick forward was excellent. Mark was almost taken there by Hill. His recovery was good. He sends it down long and strong in front though. Beautiful set of hands and a nice mark taken deep in defence for the Cougars. Full back.
Whitaker again.
Okay, did well. Ground level, quick hand pass came out. Harry lays it out wide. Whitaker, he's going to get collared this time. Shoved it out. Stockton Shotter's got it though. He wheels around. It's a spearing pass forward. It was good. Peacock was on the end of it. He squares it up into the centre of the ground. This opens it up. Coming through was Watt. Met the ball. Did well. Now a hand pass and a kick coming out of the defence. Oh, it's Luck's a fortune. Bounces over the top. Hand pass popped out very quickly from Rook. Sets up a man and Max Mummy has the kick forward. Oh, it's just not carried enough, and Jonty Robinson was in front. Read it beautifully and took the mark in defence for the Cougars. Kick finds Jai Payne. He's across half back. He goes forward to Roberts. That was Seth. He drills the kick forward. Timely shove. Perrin was a good capture. Sweeping hand pass over the top. Whirling around. Bounce of the ball. Charging in was Roberts again. Has the ball smothered. Great defensive work. It's hit the post. We'll have a throw in. Geez, exciting football, Blake Davies.
Great work by Tommy Flay there with the smother. Goal-saving smother.
Absolutely. I keep missing down the back there, Charlie Keast at full back. Took the mark before and just had to get a wake-up call of where Charlie was playing. Out of the pack, Bulldogs. The kick is wild. It goes long. Seth Roberts was underneath it. And he marks the ball. Squares it off to Jai Payne. Cougars just keep at it, don't they? Drill the ball forward. Fist on play was excellent. Ground level. Trying to charge through was Park. Hand pass pops out wide to Godden. Godden for the Bulldogs. Drove the ball long. In front, ground level. It was shoved out. Mummy did well. Lost the ball. Swung it out wide once again. Hand pass went forward. That was a player in Lonnie. He's going to get pinged. He took too long.
Okay.
And a good tackle it was by Grandland. Hand pass goes forward. Roberts left it behind. Ground level. Nelson was a nice pickup. Hand pass over the top. They're charging forward. How was the bounce? Great work in there by the Bulldogs though. Hand pass went back to Flay. Oh, good elusive play by Tommy Flay. His kick out wide was excellent. He found its target out there in Tom Rook. Rook goes long with the kick. Well, it's going to stay in, and Jonty Robinson took possession of it. He's normally a great kick. Goes long towards Nelson. Probably dropped what he should have taken. Off the ground was Clegg. Snap on goal. How's the bounce? It went the other way. It's hit the behind posts. First one. And going to
Throw her in.
Yep. It's going to be a throw in deep right full forward pocket. In the third quarter, brought to you by the Darken Roadhouse. Opens at 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. Offers a tasty food. And out of the pack kick went forward, and Dare was underneath it. Matty Dare. Chip pass. He went forward. Nelson this time couldn't quite gather it. Recovery was all right. He threw it out with the hand pass. There's under pressure and a great tackle. Just overdid it. Max Mummy, he's played a good game all day. As Mummy for the Wagin Bulldogs. Small player, very talented. Goes along with the kick. Ronson Harry almost. Just spilled the beans. At ground level, Crawford was there. Couldn't quite take it. Coming through and charging through was Rook. Rook's found a target. In close, 32. Was a player there in Walsh. Walsh goes with a little kick forward. It was good. Underneath it was Whittaker. He gets on with the job. He's got a good kick on him usually. Thumps it in long. Gee, he might have just run out of petrol. And Keith got back and he signalled a mark. So it comes out to Sutherland. Sutherland out of defence. On the broadcast wing, he drives the ball. Cooper Grandland heads with the ball. Spears the kick in forward. Nice mark. Was taken by Park. Liam Park. Just shy of left centre wing. Just pops it up. Oh, a good mark in front. Strong mark it was too by Jonty Robinson. Good set of hands on him. Got a thumping kick on him as well. Goes with that long bomb to the forward line. Peacock comes from the side. Kirk, quick hands out the back. Under pressure. Crawford over the top with that hand pass. Ground level was Watt. He's on top of the ball. He's going to be a throw-up. Left half forward flank for the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars. And Darken Roadhouse is sponsoring the third term, catered for travellers and local people. Call in and see Sing there at the Darken Roadhouse. And rucks go to it. It's shoved out of bounds. We'll have a throw in. Just gone past left half forward flank on the grandstand side of the oval here in downtown Darken. And the ball thrown in going behind. Dare took full possession. Hand pass over the top to no one in particular though. It's at ground level. Stockton Shotter was dispossessed. Pack forms once again. Umpire's going to blow the whistle. We'll have a ball up. 8 goals 8 to the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars. 5 goals 5 to the Wagin Bulldogs here in the third term.
Tough contest this quarter.
Yeah, they're all having a red hot dip. This time comes to Jida Payne. Quickly on his boot, he snapped. It's to the left. It's one behind only. 8 goals 9 to the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars, leading the Wagin Bulldogs 5 goals 5. 7. Okay. Ball on the far side of the oval. The kick tumbles forward. Ronson Harry's on the end of it. Goes with a hand pass. Back doors to Whittaker. He goes out wide. It's a bit messy. Whittaker's about to be collared. Breaks the tackle. Taken high. He's going to come up with a free kick. He squares it off to the centre of the ground. It's a dangerous kick. Liam Park was there. Toe poke off the ground. It favours Howie. Swung the hand pass over the top to Shotter, I think. Sent it forward. Mark's been taken down the field by Stockton Shotter. For the Cougars, he's got to lead on. Nelson, Jake Nelson, and he wraps it up on the second grab. And the big full forward to have a shot on goal from some 40 metres out from goal.
It was a bit messy, wasn't it, Kev? But Kukerin made good fortune of it.
Yeah, it did. It was a bit ugly on both sides. Just on the far side, the Wagin Bulldogs had it, but they just were under pressure and they just couldn't get a sweet, clean hand pass or kick out. So Jake Nelson, and he comes. It's a big long kick. He's off target, but gone to the left-hand side. Toolmark scoreboard, 8 goals 10. It is the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars, and 5 goals 5 to the Wagin Bulldogs here in the third term. Brought to you by Darken Roadhouse. And they open at 6 a.m. Oh, the kicking! I was looking down, Blake. What happened?
It's the last person you kick it to. It's just a bit of a wonky kick, and it went straight in the hands of Liam Parks.
Oh, that's just giving goals away, isn't it? Yeah, I was looking at you and you looked up. I couldn't believe what we're saying.
Not good.
Or what you said. Okay, Liam Park with an opportunity. A gift. Normally a very good kick. In he comes. It's a beautiful kick off his boot. It's a goal on the board for the Cougars. Tilmart scoreboard, 9 goals 10 to the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars, 5 goals 5 to the Wagin Bulldogs here in the third term. And the game's too tough just to give them away like that, Blake.
Yeah, that was not good at all. And Liam Parkey jumped on it. Kicks his 4th, I think. He's been a handful up there.
Yeah, certainly has. Okay, around about a 29-point margin in favour of the Cougars.
Bulldogs need to dig deep here.
Wagin Roadhouse opens at 6 a.m. and it goes to 7 p.m. Tasty food, catering for travellers, local people. Call in and sing. 9736 1687. Rucks back to it. Pack forwards, very desperate in there too. Kick goes Cougars' way, getting across and tumbling and taking full possession. He spat it out though as well. It was Davidson. Taken away by Watt. That was good play. The kick now, we've got a whistle on play late. It's going to be down the field, I think.
Yep.
And it's going to favour the Wagin Bulldogs, and Chad Giancelli got the kick forward. Mark's been taken just outside of 50. It just hangs in the air. Couldn't find his target though in Finlayson. Was it Kirk?
Kirk, yep.
It was Kirk. Okay,
Prowse.
well, no chance. Was it Prowse?
Hold on.
Looks like Prowse from here, from the Wagin Bulldogs. Can he do something with it? He puts it into the corridor high. He's just Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars everywhere. Mark's been taken by Jack Roberts. Pretty handy-looking player.
Wow.
His kick has gone wide and found the target in Kirk, is it?
He's hit Kirk Lace out.
Oh, I'll tell you what, there's a chance from here as well.
Yep.
Oh, he's going to lay it off. Yeah, good running. Lines it up. Left foot, though. Crossed the face. Unfortunately, missed everything. Sutherland runs onto it. He drives the kick long and wide, getting back.
Well done, Rook.
Good mark. Taken by Rook. Rook, his little kick forward was excellent. And the mark was taken there by Whittaker.
Can't stop him.
Oh, he's a mobile, good player. Looking for that lead. Kick. It's fantastic. Just not enough speed from the full forward on that occasion. Kick went out over the top. Stockton shot her. He couldn't quite complete the mark. Picked up by South. He's wrapped up in a bit of a tackle, and we'll have a ball up around about the centre half forward area for the Wagin Bulldogs. Dare arrives late over the top. Down. Bulldogs. Gibson tried to go through. Crawford sets out. Giancello. Kick forward, standing his ground, was a strong mark in the forward line for the Wagin Bulldogs, and big Bronson Harry.
He's got to finish this off, Kev. He's got to kick a goal, surely. Big Bronson Harry, he's a target to kick to. He's got a lovely set of hands on him. Just needs to finish off. 1 goal 3 so far today.
Well, in he comes. He's a left footer. Off his boot. Bang. Goal, umpire doesn't move. Goal on the board for the Bulldogs. Tilmart scoreboard. 9 goals 10. Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars 6 goals 5 to the Wagin Bulldogs. And that was nice to see. A good goal.
Well, it was good to see Bronson finish off.
Wagin Roadhouse, sponsoring the third term, offers tasty, fast food, catering for travellers, local people. Give Sing a call on 97361 687. The Wagin Roadhouse. It's open 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. at night.
Do a nice sausage roll down there, Kev. You'll have to try one out.
Oh, I love sausage rolls. I will. It's 1 down. It's tied up. Umpire says we'll try again. Sun's just behind a cloud a bit, which is great.
Beautiful.
Beautiful conditions. So it's Cougars. Great bit of work out of the middle. That was Doney. Drove the ball forward. It's chopped off though by the Bulldogs. How's the kick? Well, it's favouring Granlund, who runs it, and that was Cooper. He stares down the big goals, and he said, "It's home, mama." A good goal on the board for the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars. They go to 10 goals 10, leading the Wagin Bulldogs 6 goals 5 here in the third term. Perhaps a contender as well for the CSPP Fertilisers goal of the day.
Yep, beautifully done.
Nice play.
Turned over and they made the most of it again, the Cougars.
Yeah, and he attacked, and you could see the goals were open, and he went for it, and that was great to see. 41. Back to the middle we go. Well, the Bulldogs are just hanging on by their coattails. They still need to get a few goals. South's in the ruck. Giancelli ran into his own teammate. Emerging and charging out was a player in Dare. Did well, goes deep into the forward line. Chapane was there. As it's won there by Crawford. He did well. Kicked it, follows it up now. Now he drives it to left centre wing. Cade Prowse was in front, marks the ball. He goes inboard. Giancello found him.
Well done.
He wheels around, lays the hand pass off to Walsh. Jack Walsh drills it long. Who's at the back of the pack? Anybody. There was Howie. Tried to follow it through. Was picked up by Holmes. Swung it over the top to Sutherland. He swung it wide as well. Good pick up off the ground by Doney. Over the top to Charlie Keast. He went long with the hand pass. That was Doney there, who got the kick away. Tumbles forward, taken by Walsh. He goes back doors to Crawford. Was flung out of the pack. Ball's hit the ground. Another toe poke forward. Ends up there with Prowse. In the middle he sees Walsh and found him with a kick. Leon's the call. Wasn't paid. A chance here for the Bulldogs. The kick goes high into the forward line. Bronson Harry was it. Yep. Down low. It was a good mark. A contender for the Sports Power Narrogin mark of the day.
Great hands, doesn't he? Buckets for hands.
He needs to kick goals, the big man.
Needs to finish here. I thought Walsh was unlucky. I thought that was a mark, but turned out all right. Big Bronson ball in hand.
Okay, well, a chance to finish. Here comes Harry, the kick. He drives it long. That's off his boot. Beautiful! Goal on the board for the Wagin Bulldogs. 10 goals, 10 to the Cougars. 7 goals, 5 to the Wagin Bulldogs. And they're just hanging on those coattails there.
Hanging around the Bulldogs.
Well, a little bit more luck and a couple of quick goals and they're right back in this game.
Yep.
But it's easier said than done, Blake.
Yeah, that's right. I've noticed that Zach South's been having a run in the ruck and he's still there. I don't know where Riley Hill's gone to, but they're missing him at the moment.
Okay, well, Zach South, he's got a fair bit of experience by now. He's been around the place for a little bit. So Rucks go to it. I reckon he won that down. Perrin's wrapped up in a very good solid tackle. And we'll have a secondary ball up. Just favours a few metres. Gone forward for the Wagin Bulldogs. Dare got the best of it. Ball's on the ground. Bulldogs try to shovel it out. Oh, it's stolen. Brandon did well. He's over the ball. He can't get his hands on it. They try to lay it off. Giancelli was good. Hand pass forward. And he's going to, play on's the call from the umpire. And letting it go a little bit, Blake.
Yeah, they are.
Which is not so bad. It's not so bad when you think it's a free kick and they keep it going. Well,
as long as it's both ways.
Why not? Dare, one it down, was strong. And this time he's tied up. Good tackle by Rook. Things are a little bit willing in there. And we'll try again. South over the side, no clear knock. Back of the pack was good work. Hand pass went out, was good by Crandlin. Kick went long, back of the pack, read by Flay. Quick hand pass over the top to Watt, laid it off. Good work, Crawford. As it goes out, now how's the kick? It fell short. Mark wasn't paid because it hit the ground. He's over the ball, and the umpire says we'll have a ball up. So Cooper Grandlin did well. Between left centre wing, grandstand wing and left half forward. Kirk couldn't quite take it with him. Quick little hand pass was good by O'Neill. The kick goes long, big fly, no one can touch the ball. Back of the pack, Harry was there. Holmes over the ball, fights hard for it. Picked off his pockets, kick went out, was excellent. That went from Lonnie. Tumbles forward. Jonty Robinson takes possession though. He gets a high kick under the ball. Gee, netting the ball hard was Park. Couldn't mark it. It went to ground level. A chance down there. Bulldogs. Hand pass to Crawford. Over the top. Under all sorts of pressure. Hill's tackled. No prior opportunity, says the umpire. And we'll have a ball up. Okay. One down by Dare. Strong. Shoved out. Toe poke.
Well
Flux
done.
of fortune. It was blanketed well though. Couldn't get his hands into the ball. That was our man in Lonnie. Now the kick went long. Flay couldn't quite mark the ball. Knocked to ground level. Bulldogs under a bit of pressure. Here comes over the back. Clegg was there. We've got a whistle on play. And a free kick will go the way of the Wagin Bulldogs. And that is going to go to O'Neill. Tyson O'Neill. How's his little kick? Strong. That was good. Found Chad Giantelli.
Yeah, your man. Well said, Kev.
Yeah, got him that time. One of the few times. In front, Harry. Nice grab. Good lead. Bit of a late shove on him by Jonty Robinson. Harry looks inboard. You're going to have to kick it long if he can. It's a wonky old kick going with Robinson in front. Couldn't mark it. Austin shot it. Ball pickpocketed off him. Goes back in after the ball. Taken by Max Mummy through heavy traffic. Got the little hand pass out. Hand pass from Walsh. Goes out to Giancholi. Sets it up as they go charging forward by Rook. Kicks on goal. He sprayed it.
Shit, Mummy was good in there, wasn't he?
He was. He knows how to move, that fella. 10 goals, 10 to the Cougars. 7 goals, 6. Wagin Bulldogs. And third quarter brought to you by Darkin Roadhouse as well. Kick comes in. It was good. Found the man in Kylan Granlin. And he's in defence. Called to play on now. Plays out Park. Played a good game today.
Very good. He's a very good young player, Liam.
And nice grab. The kick was long and a good capture by Jonty Robinson. Hits the ground running. Powerful long kick towards Peacock. Puts his hand out. Tries to control the ball. Ground level. Tommy Flay was excellent. Hand pass to Crawford. It was almost too hot for him to handle. Under pressure, he got the hand pass out. It's gone out of bounds. We'll have a throw in. Left half forward flank region. What? What's this, last touch rule or something?
What's happened there?
I don't know. We went off with a hand pass. Unless it was a free kick for some other reason. Anyway, goes in long. Tommy Flay was underneath him and good, strong set of hands marks the ball. And Flay goes with a little kick. It was good. Found his man just floating there and Walsh. Walsh goes wide. Mark's taken down.
Great kick.
I think it was O'Neill.
Great kick.
Fantastic kick towards the centre of the ground. Hand pass pops out. Charging through. Kick forward by the Wagin Bulldogs. Out in front. Taking it was
Robinson.
And was as a kick went forward, but it was off and Keith was in best position to mark. On his chest. He's got a man loose right out, but he's a good kick in towards Park. Absolutely everywhere. His kick wide was excellent. Found Davidson. Davidson on grandstand side.
Floater.
Out towards Jai Depay coming out. Whoa, good hip and shoulder as Flay come through. And once again, another hip and shoulder on him. Pretty physical. As Jake Nelson sort of there and available. So we've got to throw in. Okay. This time they're ready for it. There's the ball and the siren sounds to finish the third term. Pretty entertaining third term at the end of the day. Blake Davies on the 2-mark score by 10 goals, 10 Dumbleyung Cougars, 7 goals, 6 Wagin Bulldogs. So the Bulldogs kicked 3 goals in that quarter and the Cougars kicked 2 goals. Blakey.
Yeah.
So not a bad quarter at all.
It had its ups and downs, but yeah, some of the football was really good, Kevin. The Bulldogs actually, stood up pretty well that quarter, and I thought Tommy Flay, going back to his home there in defence, was very solid, but they need to dig in this last quarter here, the Bulldogs. Kukerin have been the better side all day.
Yeah, down to around about a 22-point margin in favour of the Cook and Dumbleyung Cougars. Third quarter was sponsored by the Darkin Roadhouse. They open at 6 a.m, they go to 7 p.m. They've got tasty, fast food, catering for travellers, local people. Call in and see Sing. Or give them a call on 97361687. Trying to get that out. Blakey, yeah, some of your better players in that quarter. Indeed, we've got to look at Price's Fabrication Steel Man of the Match Award coming up at the end of the game, of course, and they sponsor the Man of the Match Award, Price's Fabrication and Steel. Some of your better players for the indeed that quarter in the game.
Well, I thought for the Cougars, he set the example the coach tried to paint. I thought he was everywhere. Nelson in the ruck, I thought he's been battling along, and when he shifts forward, he does a few nice things. Liam Park, he's just been everywhere for the Cougars, doing it up the wing, down forward, and finishing off with the goals. And then for the Bulldogs, I thought Rook on the wing and Lonnie on the far wing were great. Tommy Flay down back was solid, and Walsh giving him plenty of drive out of the midfield. And I think young Whittaker has been, he's been turning it on today, and if we can get it in his hands in this last quarter, anything can happen, Kev.
Yeah, absolutely. So an opportunity in this last term to see who really wants to go on and win the game. And at this point in time, there's a 22-point margin in favour of the Cougars. So it's whether the Wagin Bulldogs can get their act together, Blake, and kick a couple of quick goals to put themselves in with a chance of getting back into the game. And that last quarter as well, maybe we've got some goal kickers there we can just finish off with.
Yep, for the Cougars, you got Liam Park with 4, Howie Clegg with 3. He was a bit quiet of that quarter, Howie, and Mr. Peacock down forward has also got 2. And for the Bulldogs, Bronson Harry 2, Corey Crawford 1, Lucas Whittaker 3, and Tommy Flay with 1 also.
Okay, so, and just to mention, I haven't mentioned it before as well, Blake, and have a think about what's happened, and especially in the last quarter, we do have the Mars Award to present tonight, and that's helping you work, rest and play better, and it's for someone who's made a fundamental mistake, and I think our fullback kicking out.
Yep. Straight to the full forward.
To the full forward is certainly right up there in lights, isn't it, at this point in time?
Definitely.
Unless we see something spectacular here in the last quarter as well. But anyway, Big K football, it is the Liberty Rural match of the day. They are delivering fuel and Shell lubricants and products all through the Great Southern region. Give Kelvin a call on 0488 678 018. So we're going to take a quick break, come back very soon with the last quarter here in downtown Darkin. Okay, football here in downtown Darkin, the Wagin Bulldogs hosting the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars. Last quarter coming up, Darkin Ag Supplies for all your farm supplies, fertiliser, real estate, insurance and hardware needs. Give Ryan a call, 97361 104, sponsoring the last quarter. It is the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars 10 goals, 10-70, leading the Wagin Bulldogs 7 goals, 6-48, a margin of 22 points in favour of the Cougars going into the last quarter. Can the Cougars bounce back here? 25-30 minutes of footy in front of us as the rucks fly high, ground level. Cougars with the ball, but great tackling by the Bulldogs. Sees the ball tied up. Josh Kirk was in there, battling hard, alongside another player there in Kylan Granlin. Over the top, Kirk turns, gets the kick away. Bulldogs go forward. Fist on play by Whittaker was good. It's at ground level, charging through. Nice pick up by Granlund. He was tackled, dispossessed. It comes through. Might be Austin Schotter actually. Goes back in after the ball. Hand pass went out. Good pressure by the Cougars though. At ground level, Keese gets a hand pass out. Charging out was a good effort there, and running out was Johnson. Drove the ball long at the end of it. A good mark taken. Was it Stockton Schotter? I think it was. He went long, down low. Mark wasn't taken. Bulldogs under a bit of pressure. Hand pass got shoved out. Over the top, taken by Nelson. Big kick on goal. It's wayward to the right forward pocket. Getting back was Godden. He used a turn of speed. Went for a cheeky bounce. Laid the hand pass off. The old 1-2. Running out of defence. Good work, Wagin Bulldogs. In front was Whittaker. Ball was fisted away. Over the top, comes back to Schotter. Great work at ground level. It was chopped off there by the Bulldogs. The kick went away. Tumbles forward towards left half forward. Johnny Robinson was a solid tackle. And a great bit of work there it was from Tom Rook from the Bulldogs to chop it off with his feet and get the ball forward.
Tough in there.
Left half forward flank for the Wagin Bulldogs. Can they get an early goal? And there was Harry. There used his body strength well. Kirk tries to shove it out. Was picked up and kicked away by the Cougars. Stockton Schotter tries to follow it up. Good bounce. Great work. Watt couldn't catch him. Schotter drives a long kick down. Could favour the Bulldogs though at ground level. Hand pass went out wide. Back out to Godden. He's got a spare man out wide. Tommy Flay. Hand pass was good. He laid it off. O'Neill out of defence. The kick was long to Rook. He went for a bit of a bounce. Charges in the forward line. How's the kick? Shove over the back. It's hit the ground level. Cougars with numbers. Holmes wraps it up. He's tackled. And hand pass went forward. Kirk, it comes to him through heavy traffic. He sets up Giancello, who snaps on goal for the Bulldogs. Goal on the board and a ripper and a contender for the CSBP Fertilisers. Goal of the day on the Toolmart scoreboard. 10 goals, 10 to the Cougars. 8 goals, 6 to the Wagin Bulldogs. And they go to 54. Down to a 16-point margin in favour of the Cougars, Blakey Davies.
That was good. Well finished off by, I won't even pronounce his name there, but Chad, he finished it off well, but just the forward pressure just then by the Wagin Bulldogs, they really deserved that goal. Well finished off by Giancelli.
Yeah, okay, and fourth quarter brought to you by Darkin Ag Supplies. For all your farm supplies, fertilisers, real estate, insurance and hardware needs. Back in the middle they go. No clear knockout. Kirk did well. Laid the little hand pass out. Kick comes out of the centre. Goes Wagin's way. Harry was in front. Couldn't mark the ball. Cougars with some numbers. It's on the ground though. Coming through. Rourke puts his boot into the ball. How's the bounce? Who's it going to favour? Keast under pressure. 2-on-1 situation. Bulldogs working hard to try and dig it up. It comes back. Snap as the ball goes in from Robinson to the goal square. How's the Whittaker was there and a good fist through from the Cougars defence. Sees only one behind to the Wagin Bulldogs. They go to 8 goals, 7, trading the Cougars 10 goals, 10. A margin of some 15 points. And the Jida Payne, well, has the ball, kicks it in, goes long and forward, was good. Mark's taken by Campbell Johnson. He's in defence. He drives a long kick out. Good body work. Yeah, that's a nice capture by Godden. Oh, not paid. Goes in. Good tackle by Crawford. Play on. Godden goes and mops up. Hand pass was long and strong and good. Crawford. He spat it out just in time. Mummy over the top. Kick forward was good. Found Rook on the half forward flank for the Wagin Bulldogs. He turns. Thumps it in long. Big fly. Fist. Cougars with the numbers ground level. It was thrown out. Johnson received it. Charged out of defence. A good long kick. Underneath was Roberts. Good fist away by Kirk. Who's it going to favour? Maybe the Bulldogs. Good a bit of work by O'Neill. Underground pass went forward. Hand pass goes out wide. Bulldogs in control. Kick towards centre half forward was good. Reaching up was Whittaker. A strong mark at centre half forward for the Wagin Bulldogs. Whittaker, how's the kick? It's going to land out in front of our man down there, 42, which is George. How's the kick from the deep in the pocket? Tried to paint over the top, under pressure. The ball was blocked. Smothered. There was Bronson Harry. Kicked it along the ground. And kicked the goal for the Wagin Bulldogs. Hang on, waiting for clarity from the umpire. Goal! No! It's on behind.
Of course it's not.
Well, I thought I better not get too excited. Gee, would have been a fantastic goal. Fitting too, for the effort that's going on. Big fly over the top, round level. Bulldogs working hard once again. Hand pass got thrown out. Hand pass again long and end up with Kirk. Over the top. Man at ground level couldn't quite pick it up. Cougars under a bit of pressure in defence. Bulldogs committed. Kirk charged through the pack, flattened a few of them as well. As the umpire blows the whistle.
Now. Hot contest.
Well, the Wagin Bulldogs need some goals on the board though. Cougars finding themselves under the pump a little bit as they're having a red hot go. The Wagin Bulldogs, packed forms, Perrin tried to kick it out, couldn't. It's tied up once again. Umpire's going to blow the whistle.
Between all that, man Giancelli got bloody taken off. Bad ankle, Kev.
Oh, no good.
No. Up there in the pocket, he nearly received the bloody handball when they were trying to get him off.
A bit of trouble going on over there. There's a free. No, the ball's thrown up. 14-point ball game. Okay, kick out of the pack goes Wagin's way. Strong bit of work by Austin Shotter. Hand pass out the back was very good. Cougars just steady. Kick goes out. Nice capture out wide. Mark's being paid. Is it O'Neill?
Yep.
O'Neill with the ball. Whoop. Not sure what's happening here now. Found his target as well.
Yeah, he did. Right behind the mark, apparently.
Oh, it's very technical game. Okay. Tyson O'Neill for the Wagin Bulldogs. Right half forward flank, far side of the oval. Sun's down behind a bit of cloud. He's going to drive a long kick into the forward line. Oh, tell you what. I think it shocked Harry. He could have marked it, he didn't. Kirk tries to shovel it out. Bulldogs trying hard. Kick goes across. It's going to favour Park though. Good evasive skills as he runs past about 3 or 4 Wagin players. The kick goes forward. Great work by Hill and takes the mark. Used his body well, the ruckman. He's got Crawford available. He finds that player in the centre of the ground. A little kick over the top. Bit of room was good. Found a player there in Prowse. Prowse goes wide to Tommy Flay. Oh, he was on. He should have went. And charging out from Bronson Harry. It's going to be a 3 or 4 on one situation. Good tackle as well. Robinson over the top. Hand pass back. They link up beautifully, the Cougars, and drive the ball long out of defence. Getting across. George Gibson takes possession of the ball. Uses his strength, and the ball's out of bounds, and so's George. And the ball to be thrown in on the half-forward flank for the Cougars.
He did well there, George. He didn't have too many
No, he didn't have a lot of options. Ball thrown in. Dare wins it down. Bursting through. Kick came out of the pack. That was from Grandlin. That was Kynan. In defence. Got him. Drives a long kick, but Sutherland floated through. Nice grab.
It was a good grab.
Cameron Sutherland. His kick was good. Found its target. Dropped it. Over the top. Kick went through. It was a good one from Doney. Goes forward. Chopped off down there by Flay. No, it wasn't. It was Gordon. Bronson there did everything but mark it. Robinson taken high. And the free kick goes to Jonty Robinson. Okay, well it just steadies the ship. It's been fast and furious.
Hot AFL.
Okay. Kick comes in. Big by Crawford. An absolute ripper. That is a big contender for the Sports Power Marriage and Mark of the day. Jaden Crawford. Money went through heavy traffic. Shoveled it out. Kick went forward from Sutherland. He was there. It's picked up now as the kick came out by Flay. Sutherland again. It's touch ball play on. And he's going to be pinned for a throw. Humpy, let it go. Oh, good football. So, Whittaker with the little kick forward was good. Found that man there in Lonnie. Lonnie charging out, running hard, coming through was a player in O'Neill. They send the ball long. Bulldogs with some numbers there, maybe ground level. It was a nice pick up. Left foot snap, goes forward. Harry dropping back. Oh, crashed into, didn't mark the ball off the ground. Toe poke, kick forward.
Yeah.
Goal on the board by the 50-game player in Liam Robinson for the Wagin Bulldogs. And on the Toolmart scoreboard, it's 10 goals 10 to the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars, 9 goals 8 to the Wagin Bulldogs. And that is down to an 8-point margin.
They're coming, the Bulldogs.
Oh, 54-62.
7 points.
7-point margin.
A couple of strange umpiring decisions in there both ways, but yeah, Wagin come out with it. And Robertson off the ground, the milestone man, the lizard.
Well,
Great mark.
okay, well, ball is back in the centre of the ground. A fantastic last quarter happening here. Way on's the call from the umpire. Over the top, it was a beautiful little pick-up by Mummy. Underground pass went forward. The ball's alive in the centre of the ground. Perrin did some good work and then put his boot into the ball, sent it forward. Coming out was Flay. Hand pass was good. Great work in defence. Goes to Godden. Goes wide with the kick to Rook. Rook, it sits beautifully for him. He runs down left centre wing. He punts the ball long, crashing the pack. Almost a pick-up down there by the big fella. Picked up by Harry. Was flung out. Over the top was Rook. Desperate are the Cougars defenders. The ball's tied up on the left half forward flank. And we'll have a ball up once again. Unbelievable.
Gone up the heat here in this last quarter.
Well, they're having a red hot go. The Bulldogs off the ground. The kick went forward. Wagin's way, running over the top of with Donny. He's wrapped up, holding the ball. They scream. Umpire says no. No prior opportunity. And we'll have a ball up once again. Nelson used his big body to advantage. Won the ball down. It's at centre half forward. Perrin was there. Bulldogs in there as well. Umpire lets it go. Now he blows the whistle. A big pack of players around the ball. No easy kick in there, Blake Davies.
Oh, scrappy now, Kev.
South was there coming through. It was a great bit of work by Howie, I think. Picked up there by Mummy. He's been very important. How's the bounce? Don't take too long. The Bulldog on the end of it drove it long to the goal square. Just touched and through for one behind. 9 goals, 9. Be down to a 6-point ball game. Is that where we're at?
Yep.
Okay. Sutherland's going to be on the end of this kick. They've got a couple of loose players here. Oh, it could work out. He attacked the ball. That was great play.
Been today.
Lucas goes with the hand pass, got it out just in time. Robinson, little kick forward. He found his target. Mark's being taken down there by Rook. Squares it up to the centre of the ground. It was a magnificent kick. And he's found his target. I think it's George, is it?
Yep.
Charlie George. Haven't seen too much of him, but he's been a bit of a target there.
Tell you what, Rook on this wing, or been playing on both wings, he's been unreal today.
So he's played a great game, absolutely. A lot of possession of Mummy's been very important.
Yeah.
Especially in this last half, Max Mummy. Well, he needs to go back and level the game. He has the opportunity. Charlie George. In he paces. Kick. Looked very good off his boot. It's a goal on the board to the Bulldogs. Scores a level here at Darkin Oval, downtown Darkin on the Toolmart scoreboard. 10 goals 9 it is to the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars. 10 goals 9 to the Wagin Bulldogs. Unbelievable game of football. And gutsy play by the Bulldogs to get themselves back in the game, Blake Davies.
You've said it, they've just gritted their teeth and just keep chipping along, like you said. Mummy in there, the blokes around him. I think Josh Kirk's actually had a brilliant last quarter in and under getting the ball. And Rook on the wing, he's played a beauty. Let's see if the Bulldogs can do it again.
Well, the game is up for grabs. It's been a great effort so far by the Bulldogs. Can they keep it going? The Cougars won't be denied as well. They've been trying very hard, very strong in defence still.
No.
So we're in the centre. Last quarter brought to you by Darkin Ag Supplies. Nelson won it down. Snatched it beautifully by Lonnie. Turns, got the kick away. Kirk over the top, taken high. He's going to come up with a free kick. Payon's the call from the umpire. Lonnie charging in, thumps it long. He's offline, but the Bulldogs have hit the front by one behind. 10 goals, 10. Leading the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars, 10 goals, 9. Excitement plus in here in downtown Darkin. The Liberty Rural match of the day. Holmes, he's got a paddock in front of him. He runs a good distance and drives a long kick out. It's fisted away, front of the pack. Roberts was there, put the ball out in front of himself. Got taken high, but play-on's the call from the umpire. Ball to be thrown in. On the grandstand wing. Just shy of left half forward. And the ball to be thrown in. Okay. They set themselves south in the ruck. Nelson did win it down. Over the top. Rook was there fighting hard. Shoved it out. Died of pain. As the ball smothered a bit. Bulldogs with some numbers there. Going back after the ball was excellent stuff from the Cougars. Ground level was shoved out. Max Mummy. They've got a whistle on play and it's going to go to the Cougars, to Jai DePayne, I think. No, to Nelson, Jake Nelson. Quick hand pass, put himself under pressure, hit forward. Getting back was Rook, took the mark. He's been everywhere in the last quarter. Crawford drops down the field, gets on with the job, drives it in long. Anyone home for the Bulldogs? Good mark by Austin Shotter. That was a good, tough mark. Eyes only for the ball. Shotter drives the ball along. Crawford. Back of the pack, come to Flay. Hand pass back doors to Godden. Godden wheels around. He punches a long ball and Nelson flies high. It comes to ground level. He's over the top, tries to shove it out. In there was Whittaker. It's tied up. We're going to have a ball up. Grandstand wing here in downtown Darkin Oval. In an exciting game of football. It's the Bulldogs in front. They've crawled their way back in front by one behind. Rucks go to it. Ground level, Mummy, been excellent, tackled strongly, called to the ground. It was a great tackle, make no mistake. A contender for the All Good Refund Depot Wagin. Tackle of the day to Davidson, Alex Davidson, a contender. In he comes, Davidson drives the ball on. Crawford in best position to mark, and he does.
How's his last quarter been?
It's been fantastic, and he's taken a screamer of a mark. He goes long to Riley Hill, who takes the mark. I was going to say Holden, but it's definitely Hill. He goes long with the kick in front. Oh, Holmes, nearly spectacular. Picked up by Whittaker. Little hand pass to Bronson Harry. He screws into the corridor. It comes to ground level. Good tackling, good pressure. Hand pass went out to Rourke. Little kick forward. Can he find a target? Trying to break the tackle. Bang! He's gang tackled into the ground. And no opportunity. That was Lonnie. And great work by this Kukerin Dumbleyung defence. The kick goes wide. Target's been found out there in Grandland. That was Kylan. He's on right half back. He looks to the centre. Kick towards Jai DePayne. Couldn't quite complete the mark. Goes back in after the ball. Tries to shovel it out. He did well. It was done well as the kick went out from Perrin. Went forward and the mark taken. Become here by Peacock. A fantastic mark. He goes long with the kick. Bulldogs got some numbers there. Crawford couldn't mark it. Picked up over the top by Dare. Coming through again was Crawford. He's over the ball, tied up. Play on's the call from the umpire. It's inside the attacking 15-metre arc. Now the Bulldogs are under pressure. Picked up by Flay. Defines Josh Kirk with a kick out of defence. And maybe the Bulldogs with a chance to rebound. One hand to the other. Kick goes wide. O'Neill is out there. Has the ball. He's got man loose short. He sees Riley Hill just going to go short, keep possession of the ball. On the half-back line, Wagin Bulldogs. Can't spot him from here. He goes with a kick. Hill was in front. Good lead. Mark the ball. Wagin with possession. They're in front by one behind. Kick long. Ball line's going to fall short. Standing his round. Good mark. I think it was Austin Shotter. Howie was in front. Backs himself. Marks the ball. Cougars. Not
He
done.
played on.
Not done with yet, the Cougars. Hand pass goes back door to Holmes. Runs and drives the ball. Long Peacock in front. Off to Clegg. Snap on goal by Clegg. Oh, it kicks across the face. One behind. Scores a level again. 10 goals, 10 apiece. Dark and Egg Supplies. Sponsoring the last term for all your farm supplies, fertiliser, real estate needs, insurance and hardware. Give them a call on 97361 104. That's Ryan. Give him a bell. Dark and Egg Supplies. Tommy Flay kicks the ball out. Tried to play the best position to Mark. It's going to go back in very quickly. Mark's been taken by Clegg. Called to play on. Umpire says, give it to me, boys. We'll have a ball up.
Gee whiz, there's some pressure out there, Kev.
Well, you can't make a mistake or you're gone. Okay.
Get that voice up.
They set themselves again. It comes to wall. Taken high from one, but play on's the call from the umpire. Comes out the back now. We've got a whistle and another ball up. Looked like he's grabbed the bin from here, but
Slung to the ground as well. So
it's inside the attacking 50-metre arc for the Cougars. Scores are level. Once again, big pack of players are in the ball. We're going to try again. This time, Nelson wins it down. Oh, solid tackling going on. And again, desperation stakes.
wouldn't be long to go, would there, Kev?
22 gone.
Oh,
So yeah, we've still got a few more minutes to go. Nelson tries to swat it over the top. Kick out of defence. How's it going to go? It's fished it forward. Bulldogs overrun the ball, but they got
what
some
a pick
numbers
up
there.
that was.
Kick was wide. Getting out there was Granlund. That was Cooper. He drives the ball back in, almost the mark taken to Clegg. Ground level, Clegg over the ball, trying to work some magic. Hand pass back doors, taken by Watt. He lays it back. The kick out of defence goes long, comes to ground level. No one can mark. A little kick goes back in. Chopped off by Howie, laid it out to Jai DePayne. Sent a long kick into the forward line across the face. And we'll have a throw in deep in the right full forward pocket for the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars. 10 goals, 10 apiece here in the last quarter. Sponsored by Darkin Ag Supplies. The Bulldogs, can they hold out?
oh, pressure's on here.
Ball is up in the Cougars' end. Full possession in the ruck. Ron Hill laid the hand pass out. Big pack of players. Umpire blows the whistle. And we'll have a ball up once again. A lot of Nelson over the top, using body well to Clegg. Quick kick out of the pack. Was it touched? I think it was.
Yep.
One behind only. They've hit the front. The Cougars. 10 goals, 11. Leading the Wagin Bulldogs, 10 goals, 10. Out of the full back. It's a long, wobbly kick. How's the bounce? Taking it was kick over the top, hand pass over the top. Shoveled out. In front, big fly by Luke.
He marked it! What a mark!
Oh my God! Oh no! He played the free kick. Don't give the 50 away, I'd suggest. So,
Wow.
well, he did mark the ball. It was an amazing mark. And Sutherland comes up with a free kick. Flies the ball low. Fly!
Oh!
Big fly, a contender.
Take it off
For the
him now,
sports
umpire.
marriage and mark of the day. He charges on the big torpedo. Punches it long. Well, tornado, you could almost call it. And it's Shane Crawford got the hand pass out. It was over the top to Lonnie. Lonnie swings it wide. It's out there to O'Neill. He drives the ball long. No one's home for the Bulldogs. Keast gets back and marks the ball deep in defence. He charges out. He goes for the bounce. I think it was Keast. No, it wasn't. It was Sutherland that was back there, I should say. He's covered some territory. Wide. Cougars, 1 point in front. They're crashing into each other now. How's the bounce? Could favour the Bulldogs. Crawford swung it over the top to Hill. Hill goes with a long kick. Bronson Harry brings the ball down to ground level. It's picked up down there by Rourke. He laid the hand pass out. The kick came in. It's a goal on the board for the Wagin Bulldogs. They bounced back and hit the front. Young player up there. Who was it? Blakey Davies got a limp up now.
Yeah, Mitchell Lonnie, I think.
Yeah, I think it is. Could be number 15, Mitchell Lonnie.
Rook involved again.
Wagin Bulldogs hit the front by 5 points.
Did we see some good marks in that passage of play there?
Oh my God.
Well, one that apparently wasn't a mark, but that to be discussed.
Oh my God. Whittaker. How did he rake it in? Well, that was a pretty amazing little episode of football, I can tell you that. Gee whiz.
What a cracker.
5 points in favour of the Wagin Bulldogs. This has been a fantastic game of football, and the Bulldogs fighting hard here to try and win. Cougars still not done with. They've led for all the way, but now find themselves behind, out of the middle. Hand pass popped out, over the top. They've still got the run of the ball. It's at ground level, centre half forward. Knock forward, coming out. Great little bit of work. Knock forward there by O'Neill. Kick went wrong, getting back. Mark's been taken. Deep in defence. Is it Gibson?
Yep, Georgie.
George Gibson. The ever-reliable George Gibson. He goes with a long kick out. It's going to fall short. Holmes is there. Oh, he got what he should have taken. Ground level. Davidson was there. He's tackled. It's still in the grounds of play. He's going to get pinged here. Holding the ball, says the umpire. Great tackle it was by South, was it? Or Robinson?
Yeah, Robinson.
Yeah, Robinson. Going to hug the boundary. Intelligent kick. Big pack of players. It's fisted over the top. Keast is bustled out of the bounds. And we'll have a throw in. It's between right centre wing and right half forward flank. Mustn't be too much longer left in the match. 5 points in favour of the Bulldogs.
Done well to come back.
Ball is thrown in. At ground level. Coming through was Howie. Great play. Centred it. But in there is Tommy Flay. As the siren sounds. And the game is done and won by the Wagin Bulldogs. Who would have believed it? Oh, well, they were always in the running, but the Cougars, normally known for their fighting qualities, and they did fight hard too. It could have went either way, but the Wagin Bulldogs have run out winners here. 11 goals, 10, defeated the Cougars. 10 goals, 11, a fantastic game of football. Blake Davies, but I'll tell you what, we're going to have a break and we're going to come back and let everybody know about it. We've got a great win by the Wagin Bulldogs. Oh, man.
Fuck, if they can play like that all the time, it'll be
Yeah, thanks, Norm. Paul, Big K football, the Liberty Rural match of the day. Round 1 Upper Grade Southern football. And what a privilege Big K footy was down here in downtown Darkin to see such a fantastic game of football between the Wagin Bulldogs and the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars. Well, it looked unlikely at one stage, but the Wagin Bulldogs had a fantastic last quarter, and they ran out winners, 11 goals 10, 76, defeated the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars, 10 goals 11, 71, a 5-point ball game in favour of the Wagin Bulldogs at the end of it. They kicked 4 goals in the last quarter and kept the Cougars goalless to get up and win this game. With me in commentary this afternoon was Blake Davies. Blake, it's been a great afternoon of football beside you, watching the Wagin Bulldogs and the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars go for it. I bet you enjoyed the afternoon.
Oh, I did, especially the ending, Kev, seeing the Bulldogs dig in and come back. But from start to finish, I thought Kukerin were great all day. Their defence was really good, led by Holmes and Coach DePayne through the midfield. And yeah, the Bulldogs at half-time, yeah, I heard the rev up. They said we weren't out of the game, and they, third quarter tipped along and came out in that last and pretty much owned it. Kept Kukerin scoreless, and what a great finish and what a great way to open round 1 for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, no, look, like I say, round 1, any team wants to, get out and do their best to see where they're at and what the season's looking likely for them and everything else. So for most of the game, though, it'd be fair to say the Cougars were in charge, really. They had control of the game. They played a better brand of football. Wagin were trying hard, but they just couldn't piece it together. But to their credit, come the last quarter, they just very much poured it on, didn't they? They put so much pressure on. The Cougars fought valiantly in defence, but overwhelming numbers and a few things, the Wagin Bulldogs just manufactured goals and clawed their way back into the game and eventually got up and won it. It was a fantastic game of football.
It was.
It really was. Well, we've got some awards to do and we've really enjoyed the afternoon. It is the Liberty Rural match of the day, and I just got a message coming through. Just better check that to see where we're at. Okay, no worries. All right, well, we'll do the first one, which is Price's Fabrication and Steel Man of the Match. And of course, they've been great sponsors, Price's Fabrication and Steel. They sell Australian-made steel. They've got that beautiful big building and business premises down there at Alving Highway in downtown Williams. They build sheds all over the Great Southern, all size sheds. They sell Australian-made steel, and they are the place to go to. If you're thinking sheds, if you're thinking steel, make sure you catch up with Price's Fabrication on 98309 414. I'll jump to you. Look, I think there's a lot of fine players out there today, and how did you see it?
Yeah, I agree with you, Kev. It was pretty hard there for a while, but I'll just go through a few for each team. I thought, Liam Park was awesome for the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars. Holmes down back was awesome. Nelson had a great battle in the ruck with Hill. Thought Tommy Flay came into it when he went down back. Godden started awesome at fullback for the Bulldogs, but I think the bloke who from full quarter effort and running up and down this commentary side wing, it would have to go to bloody Tommy Rook from the Wagin Bulldogs. Kev?
Yeah, look, he was quite spectacular, absolutely. So that was 3 votes to Tommy Rook. How'd you go with the 2 and the 1?
2 for 2 to Max Mummy and 1 to Jai DePayne.
Okay, no worries. I saw it something similar because I thought both teams played really well. The defensive area for Cougars was fantastic, and some really great players. And for the Wagin Bulldogs, I think there were some guys that flashed in and out. Josh Kirk was very important in that last half, and a few things like that. Plus Giannicelli, I think.
He was brilliant.
Chad, he was brilliant. He went off in the last quarter.
Yeah, didn't
with a
look
bit of
good.
an injury, and Liam Robinson. It was his 50th game as well, so that was a fantastic effort. But all round there was they were goers, and that was good. But I thought the same. The more the game went on, Tommy Rook out on the wing, his run, his drive was sensational. He's very noticeable with the green boots as well. He wears some green boots. But his drive in the last quarter was fabulous, and his effort before that was great. And as the game went on, he was very much one of the biggest driving forces out there that actually got the Wagin Bulldogs over the line. I gave him 3 votes. I thought Liam Park's game over 4 quarters today was really good. He's a classy player. He's a good mover. He's got a beautiful kick. Got a nice grab. He was really important. I gave him 2 votes. And 1 vote I gave to Max Mummy. I thought he's an absolute little dynamite, isn't he? He's fast, quick stepping, step sideways, goes through packs. He was very impressive today. He was also very, very important for the Wagin Bulldogs to win the game. You know, you can't give votes to everybody. I thought the more the game went on, Tommy Flay was brilliant in defence at times. He took some real saving marks, and he just read the ball beautifully, and that was absolutely fantastic. Tyson O'Neill, number 13, was in the thick of things, and Lonnie was in the thick of things.
Yeah, he was also good, Lonnie.
There was many of them, and the same for the Cougars. There was many players there.
Yeah.
Gee, I think Holmes was fabulous in defence. Dizer Payne was very good. Seth Roberts, number 2.
Yep, he was good.
Machine, and also Jack Roberts, number 6 to 7.
Yep.
Very classy players, and there's Granlund. There's 2 brothers there. They're both very good as well.
Yep.
Sutherland was good, and Clegg was exciting early.
Yeah, he's a pretty good player.
Matty Dare tried hard when he was in the ruck and everywhere else. And Johnny Robinson's I'm a fan of his. He plays a really great game of football. He hits the ball hard and everything else. They found themselves just a bit unlucky to lose that game. But that's how it goes. The Wagin Bulldogs play better. So congratulations to you, Tommy Rook, on winning Price's Fabrication and Steel Man of the Match Award. Okay, CSBP Fertilisers, goal of the day. Contact your local agent with CSBP, and there's one in every town. How did you see the goal of the day?
Oh, there was a few. The man you were talking about with the 2 votes just before, Liam Park, out of his 4 he had 2 beauties, one down this far end and one up the collie end of the ground. Another one from Liam Robbo and Bronson Harry, but I just couldn't go past the young 17-year-old Lucas Whitaker out of his 3 goals, and when Wagin needed it, set shot for goals. It was a big, it had to be in 50-55, and it got Wagin up and about, and I thought he played a great game today for the Bulldogs.
Okay, well, that's great effort. Congratulations to you, Lucas Whitaker, on winning the CSPP Fertilisers goal of the day. Sports Power Narrogin, mark of the day, Lindsay Katrina George up there being long-time sponsors of Big K Football, and got some great marks taken today. But give the guys a call on 98812468. They've got all your sporting goods and requirements. And I saw some fabulous goals down low running against the flight. Johnny Robinson running back into the pack and marking the ball was courageous. And how'd you go with it?
Yeah, I saw the same. I saw that one. That's on top of my list there. Peacock, the full 40, he had a couple of special marks. Bronson Harry clunked a few, just couldn't finish off the work in front of goal there in the first half. But also Lockie Godden give him a bit of a boost down back. He would have had 5 or 6 good attempts at taking a screamer there and clunked them all. But down here, just in front of us, Kev, was Jaden Crawford, and he got up on the back of young Matty Dare's shoulders, and he's a tall fella, so that was a bloody good mark.
Okay, so congratulations to you, and it was a beautiful mark. Nice. Jaden Crawford, congratulations to you on winning the Sports Power Narrogin mark of the day. And we've got the All Good Refund Depot of Wagin Tackle. I've never seen so many great tackles in such a short period of time as what we did in the first quarter for starters, and over the whole game. It was unreal. It
was fast and ferocious, and tackling was just one of the main things we were watching on there for a while. You were saying jotting them down nearly every 5 minutes, and the page was full. But you've got to have some good ones. Joshy Kirk made a couple of beauties that saved a couple of goals. Liam Park again, mentioned him a lot. Whitaker again. Jai Payne, the coach, he did a beauty, but the winner he did it twice, but he wasn't rewarded for the second one. But tackle of the day goes to Austin Shotter from Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars.
Oh yeah, played a great game of footy as well, Austin Shotter. Really strong in defence and very, very good. And we do have one last award. well, I'm not sure if you'd call it an award at all. It's the Mars Award, Blake, and Mars helps you work, rest and play better. And it's for any incidents or any bit of play we saw out there that was, well, not so much unprofessional or anything, but
bit of a clanger,
bit of a mistake perhaps. So, what did you see out there today that might be fitting for that award?
There was a couple. Old mate just in front of us that kicked the ball into Gibbo's leg and then hit Hill's nose and went out of bounds. That was quite comical. But the one that happened in the first quarter there in the dying seconds when big Lockie Godden was kicking it out of full back and he kicked it to his opposing opponent on the mark, and Kukerin got a goal out of it, so it wasn't very good at all.
Kicking the ball to the full forward of the opposition.
Yeah, it was
opposition.
Don't come Monday sort of scenario, but he backed up the rest of the game with a good game. But yeah, that Lockie Godden, you're the Mars.
Okay, all right. Well, it's an absolute fabulous day it was. Blake, thanks very much for helping out Big K football once again. And I think we're pretty lucky to get such a great game of football first up in the season that we've got. And it was a terrific win to the Wagin Football Club at the end of the day. So they'll be certainly very happy and celebrating. And certainly Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars and hold their head very high as well, because their effort today was quite magnificent as well. And it's a pity that you get a loser sometimes when you have such a great game of football that we witnessed today. So thanks very much for you, and just our quarter time sponsors, of course, the Dumbleyung Roadhouse and Cafe and Restaurant was fantastic for the first quarter. Asif's the man out there, called in and catch up with him. Beautiful snack food, drinks and everything else. Wagin Panel and Paint and windscreen and glass replacement, all the insurance work. Bevan's the go-to there. Third quarter, Darken Roadhouse. They're open at 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. Offers tasty food, catering for travels, local people, and that call in and see Sing. And the fourth quarter, Darken Ag Supplies for all your farm supplies, fertiliser, real estate, insurance and hardware needs. Ryan's the man there. And we've made mention of all our other sponsors, Libby's Raw Match of the day, and also all the other quarter time ones and main ones. So thanks very much, Blake, and it was a pleasure commentating with you today, and we'll catch up with you real soon. We'll go back to the studios at 1422 Radio Great Southern. It was 11 goals 10 to the Wagin Bulldogs, 10 goals 11 to the Cougars, 5-point ball game in favour and victory for the Wagin Bulldogs.
Thanks, Norm. Good on you, Big K. Good on you, big fella. Well done.
Yeah.